The following is a live sports event featuring the Abernathy Antelopes or Lady Lopes and is under the direction of AA Sports Properties in partnership with Abernathy ISD. This broadcast cannot be reproduced or retransmitted without the written consent of AA Sports Properties. Tonight's broadcast is made possible by the support of our generous sponsors: MC Master Roofing and Construction, South Plains Auto Ranch, First State Bank, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Abernathy First Baptist Church, Storm Guard, Clark Riley Insurance, Able Funeral Home and Flower Shop, Plains Land Bank, JC Refrigeration, Spradlin Spray Service, Vista Bank, Lambert Insurance, The Junkin Farmers Market, Ty Horsford Realtor, and DB Media. Buckle up and enjoy all of the exciting action with the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
To Rolando. This time he takes it himself untouched into the end zone. Rolando Martinez from 1 yard out, and the Abernathy Antelopes strike first. Comes Michaela Marshall off the dribble. Mid-range jumper. Marshall gives Abernathy the lead. Now he hands it to Rolando. Burst of speed up the middle. Dagger! Touchdown! Superman! Now, second, stolen away. Is it one of Flores? It's good! Flores the steal! And the three-pointer as time runs out. Flag comes in. The punt is blocked. And it's going to be an Antelope touchdown. Barring the penalty. As it's Cash Garcia who blocked it, scooped it, and scored it. Good check.
And good evening, Abernathy, Texas, and good evening, fans of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. It's another Tuesday night edition of District 4 2A basketball. As tonight, the Abernathy Lady Lopes and Antelopes host a doubleheader with the Lady Dogs and the Bulldogs of Tahoka. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, alongside Chance Rocha and Travis Wickenden behind the lens tonight, as always. And Chance, going through the starting lineup introductions here for game one of our doubleheader. A big crowd in the house on a cold, wintry Tuesday night in Abernathy, Texas. It's heating up in the gym, and it's the Abernathy Lady Lopes looking for district win 5 in a row to begin the district season against Tahoka here tonight.
Yeah, looking to stay undefeated and continue to stay on a rally. And look at them, they're throwing those advertisement basketballs out to the crowd here, getting them hyped up. But I think they're going to continue on their winning train right here tonight, Ty. Toga's a little bit stronger than the past two teams that they played, but I guarantee you these Lady Lopes and Coach Mikey are ready for the challenge here tonight.
About to have the national anthem here prior to the tip, so let's swing it to the court for tonight's national anthem. And there you have it, Lady Lope basketball fans. The final notes of the national anthem here prior to the tip-off of District 4-2A basketball. It's the Lady Dogs of Tahoka and the Abernathy Lady Lopes. Chance, you were talking about before the break, Abernathy favorites on paper coming into this one. Tahoka, though, a team that's going to probably be trying to battle for the third or fourth playoff spot in the district, and an upset win for them on the road would go a long way to making that happen. So the Lady Lopes, you hope they're ready, and I'm sure Coach Mackey has them prepared.
And I'm sure he's kind of talked to him about that too, that this could be one of those sneaky underdog teams. I get it, Bulldogs. It could be one of those teams that try to sneak up on you. And one thing we want to look at, we mentioned it in the broadcast against Post. McKaylin was in foul trouble early on. I mean, she played the majority of the second half with 4 fouls. Never fouled out of the ball game, but that's something you have to keep an eye on tonight. We want them to play tough defense, but we don't want to get into foul trouble and kind of lose your leader on the court.
Starters on the floor for Abernathy: Emmy Easterwood, McKaylin Marshall, Aubrey Teal, Bree Shorter, and Chance Lacey Bloskus, who's really had a breakout couple of performances the last 2 times out. And we are underway with Abernathy controlling the opening tip and working at the goal to our left, wearing those home white jerseys trimmed in maroon. Glad you're with us tonight on this Tuesday night of District Hoops. Right wing 3, Marshall too strong. Good offensive rebound. We just mentioned your Chance. Lacey Bloskus getting the putback on the offensive board.
Yeah, goes up strong, gets herself in good position, is able to get the rebound and get a putback. That's a big offensive board and getting those second chance points.
Aubrey Teal playing sweltering defense, stolen away by Marshall. McKaylin pushes ahead, attacks down the lane, floater no good. A whistle and a foul, and McKaylin Marshall will go to the line.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to stop her when she's driving the lane like that. And, it's one of those things that you foul her, it's probably not going to do much good because she's a pretty proficient free throw shooter.
As the first free shot is on its way and good for McKaylin. On the floor for Tahoka to begin this one, number 3, Bailey Harris, along with number 21, Malaya Garcia, as the second free shot is up and good. Number 14, Amaya Ford, is out there as well. And we will get to those other starters here in just a second as Tahoka's got it. Working at the goal to our right, and they throw it away as a pass to the near side wing, nobody home. And it's another turnover on as many possessions Chance for Tahoka.
Yeah, that was one of those plays right there where the Antelope defense just kind of put them in some trouble, kind of got confused, and they made a bad pass, ended up with the turnover.
Emmy Easterwood deep on the left wing, now back out top to Marshall. Marshall back to Emmy. Emmy attacks the zone, mid-range jumper too strong, bounces around and comes off, and then it's knocked out of it. Ooh, I thought it was off the knee of a Tahoka Lady Bulldog, but it will be Tahoka ball.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Lady Lope basketball there, but the call went the Dogs' way.
As bringing it up here is Amaya Ford, guarded by Marshall on the right wing, and good job there by McKaylin. She just reaches in and ties the basketball up. Possession arrow is going to keep it with the Lady Bulldogs, and we've got a quick timeout on the floor as Tahoka trying to keep this one from getting away from them early. Abernathy an early 4-0 lead.
Yeah, I'm sure Tahoka's coach has kind of seen the gauntlet, the points that Abernathy has scored so far in district play, starting out with New Home and then handling New Deal, and then the past 2 weeks what we've seen with Raws and Post. But I'm sure she's telling them, hey, we can't have those careless turnovers. We can't be picking up the ball. We need to go down there and at least attempt a shot on goal. And every team that we've played, Ty, that's been their biggest kryptonite is if you can't get to the goal to take a shot, you're not going to score too many points, and that's what we've, been able to hold, Raws and Post these past couple of weeks, not even getting many attempts on shooting, and so without those ability to shoot the ball, you can't really score too many points.
You held Post to 5 points in the first half and 6 in the second.
Yeah.
That's how dominant this Lady Lope team has been. Out of the timeout, trying to get it in. It does go in all the way to midcourt.
That's a kind of a careless foul right there on McKaylin. She was trying to get in position and ends up pushing number 14 there from Tahoka in the back a little bit. So trying to go for the steal, but it didn't work out. And Amaya Ford ends up causing a foul on McKaylin Marshall.
And we'll keep an eye on that. You mentioned 4 first-half fouls against Post. She picks up her first right there, Chance.
And then no fault. I mean, she's just trying to play tough defense, and that's what she does.
And right there, she plays tough defense again, and Amaya Ford can't handle the inbounds pass. She lost it out of bounds, and eventually Abernathy's going to get it back.
Yep, ends up with the turnover right there. So in one situation, it's a tough deal for Michaela, and another one, she ends up causing a turnover and getting the ball back.
Right wing Bree Shorter, nice cross-court pass over to Teal, who feeds it to a cutting Emmy Easterwood down the middle, lays it in and tack on a foul.
Yeah, it was a great finish right there. Good find by Teal to get the assist under the basket, and good job by Easterwood going up strong.
Chance at a three-point play for Emmy, the old-fashioned way, as they like to say. And she can't complete the three-point play. Offensive rebound almost contained by Marshall, but it's out of bounds, and it will be Tahoka basketball.
Yeah, tough break right there not to be able to get that shot to fall, but that's probably one of the only things that we kind of talked about, Ty. Maybe careless fouls, careless turnovers, and then some of those free throw misses that we've had.
And then just an unforced turnover on Tahoka throwing the basketball in. Not able to handle the inbounds pass. It'll be Abernathy ball under the basket. Inbounds goes in the corner to McKalen. She's calling out some instructions. Now off the dribble, she attacks down the lane, splits the defense, and lays it in. Makes it look easy, Chance, and Tahoka, an unforced turnover, leads to an easy bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have trouble getting the ball across court, it looks like, here all night.
As they do break the press, now into the half court. Three-pointer from the left wing for the Lady Bulldogs is off the mark, no good. Easterwood outlet ahead to Marshall. Marshall to Shorter, and Shorter can't handle the pass. She was going to have a wide-open lane to the bucket, but it's out of bounds off Bree Shorter.
Yeah, it's a tough break right there. Marshall's just trying to look to feed the ball to her, and I think it snuck up on Shorter there, and unforced turnover for the Lady Lopes.
Tahoka going to try and get the basketball up the floor, and another errant pass is this one by Marley Stone. Airmails it over towards Mikey Marshall and that Abernathy bench. It'll be Abernathy ball after another Lady Bulldog turnover.
And that's where it starts. We talked about, opposing teams not being able to get shots off Ty. They can't even get it past half court the majority of the first half. So don't look for them to score anytime soon for those Lady Dogs if our defense keeps playing like this.
Right wing drive by Teal, back out to Shorter. Now McKalen right wing inside Blaskus. Blaskus double teamed, and that was a good idea for Lacey. She tried to feed it to Easterwood, who was open on the block, but not able to get the connection there, and it's out of bounds. That's an Abernathy turnover.
Yeah, that's a tough break right there. She saw what she wanted to do, but kind of fighting off a Tahoka defender, she wasn't able to make that pass happen.
Off the inbounds, Emmy almost got it back, but getting it into the half court, here comes Tahoka, right corner. It's number 24, Leah Stice with the basketball, and it's out of bounds. They're going to say Tahoka touched it last as it kind of ping-ponged around in the corner, and the Lady Lopes will get it back. And Chance, right now, the ratio turnovers to anything positive for Tahoka is not good.
Yeah, they're definitely having a rough go on it right now. I think they have about 4 turnovers, and 3 of them may be unforced.
Out top, it's Kendall Miller in the game. Also, Love Finch, right wing inside. Good look there. In and out. No good on the shot for Easterwood. That's one you need to get to go down. And back the other way comes Tahoka.
Yeah, there was just a lid on the jar right there, Ty. I don't think that was any fault of Easterwood. She made a good shot at it, just rolled around that basket.
Right wing, Tahoka's got the basketball at the other end. Now out top, Stone. Stone almost out her pocket, picked by Marshall. And now on the right wing. Off the dribble, trying to attack is Ramos. Ramos gives back on the wing, back in the corner to her. Inside to a double team, and Love Finch got beat defensively on the backside, Chance, and it's an easy layup for Tahoka. That's number 24, Stice.
Yeah, getting that ball movement is going to be key. We're going to have to prevent them from getting in down, and unforced turnover right there. Teal walked with it, trying to set her feet.
As just another careless turnover there is a little sloppy out of the gate for both of these teams. And Abernathy leading 8-2 off the inbounds, almost a steal. But they do get it into the half court. On the right wing, it's Ramos. Now she skips it left-hand side and gets it back on the right-hand side. Miller playing defense. Now they reverse the floor over to the left wing. There's Love Finch. She just flat ripped it away from Garcia. Tries to throw it ahead. Somehow gets it to Teal. Free throw line jumper, no good by Miller. And the rebound taken away by Tahoka.
I love the steal, and I love getting it down court in a hurry, but kind of worked too quick, didn't set the offense up to try to get some points.
There's a steal going back the other way. Marshall drives in and lays it up and good from the left-hand side. And McKalen Marshall has 6 of the 10, and it's 10-2. Into the half court, here comes Tahoka being guarded out there. Love Finch, and that's an excellent effort out there. A hustle foul on Finch. Tried to reach in and steal it like she did the previous possession, but it will be a foul, her first.
Yeah, that's a good job right there by Finch. Just good hands. When that's something you start to teach very young. If they're going to hold the ball right out in front of you, snatch it, grab it, do whatever you can to take it away from her. And she wasn't able to pull it off that time like she did the time before. Good hands by Teal.
Another steal poked away, ends up in the hands of Waldrop, who fires it ahead to Miller. Miller has her layup blocked into the backstop. It'll be Abernathy ball under the bucket.
Yeah, that was good hands right there, getting in the passing lane, and Waldrop was able to come up with it and get a pass ahead to Miller, but she wasn't able to finish at the basket.
Waldrop will throw it in here for the ladies. Off the inbounds, can't get it to Miller, and it's out of bounds to Tahoka, and Chance Abernathy a little sluggish here out of the gates.
Sluggish, lackadaisical, whatever you want to say. I think they're playing out of their normal rhythm. They're playing fast, what you're used to, but they're kind of playing out of their normal rhythm.
As trying to get it to midcourt, there's a foul on Teal. She came over the top trying to get the steal.
I like the aggressive play, Ty, but we don't want a couple of our starters to start getting in foul trouble early.
Ramos will dribble it up, guarded by Miller on the left-hand side. Now they dump it inside, back out, a little inside-out action for Tahoka, and that's a good drive chance right there from the top of the key, as driving in is number 3. That is Bailey Harris, and Harris draws the foul and a trip to the free throw line.
And that's 2 fouls now you have on Aubrey Teal.
As first free shot no good by Harris. Abernathy leads 10-2, but it's not been an impressive start for the Lady Lopes. Second free shot is up and good, 1 of 2. Good for Tahoka, and it's a 7-point game. Marshall brings it up. Good find down the court to Waldrop, and Ellie lays it in. Ellie does a good job getting back behind the defense, and good court awareness by Marshall.
Yeah, good vision right there. And, if you watch the game against Post, we talked about it. Out of all the girls on the team, Ellie Waldrop was the only one that didn't score in that ball game, unfortunately, and they were trying to get her some points, but she's one of the first ones to score here tonight, Ty.
As a little hurried on offense, trying to move it around are the Lady Bulldogs. Right wing, Marley Stone throws it in the lane as Waldrop. Ellie got the steal, and trying to get it back is Harris, and I think they're going to get Bailey Harris with a foul for Tahoka.
Yeah, that's a good job right there by Waldrop, just continuing to stay in that passing lane and get that turnover, and then they're going to get Tahoka with that foul, trying to get the ball back.
2:24 left to play here in the first quarter tonight from Antelope Gym, as Michaela Marshall jogs it up in the corner to Love Finch. She'll fire away from 3. Off the back heel, no good. And the rebound taken away by Tahoka. Here come the Lady Bulldogs into the half court. They quickly work it inside to Pickrell. Back out on the wing. Now right-hand side, it goes to Ramos. Ramos drives down the lane, kicks it to Pickrell, and her shot is rejected out of bounds by Love Finch.
Yeah, that was a big block right there by Love Finch. A good job, good hands, and being aware to be able to swat that ball away without picking up a foul.
1:59 left to play here in the first quarter. A 9-point lead for the Lady Lopes. Off the inbounds, looking to get it in. Deep out on the wing for the Lady Bulldogs. It is Pickrell, and she lost it out of bounds. Tried to get it to Amaya Ford, and it will be Abernathy basketball.
Yeah, it was off Ford, but it was credit to Michaela Marshall, and again, getting in those passing lanes, causing those turnovers.
As Waldrop will run point, Marshall plays off the ball. In the corner, dribble drive by Miller. She's doubled out to Adamas, and that 3 is off the mark, no good. Rebound taken away by Tahoka. Tahoka runs the other way. That's a good break for the Lady Bulldogs. Leah Stice gets the bucket and the foul in transition. And Tahoka trying to hang tough here early on the road.
Yeah, they're definitely hanging tough here early, and I think it's due to us kind of not getting some points in the paint when we need to get them there. And, I like the open 3-point shot right there from Adames, and unfortunately it didn't fall. But, we kind of talked about it. We're playing decent basketball, but kind of playing out of our rhythm. And so the Lady Lopes are going to have to find that if they kind of want to extend this lead early in this ballgame, Ty.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Free throw good, and the 3-point play is good. It's 12-6. as McKaylin Marshall dribbles it up. Marshall deep on the left-hand wing. She'll step back, stop, and pop for three, and it's true as it tickles the twine from the left-hand side.
Yeah, it's a good job by Marshall, kind of answering back, getting those 3 points that we lost.
As Waldrop hits the floor, no whistle. There's a steal by Marshall, top of the key, and she'll go mano-a-mano. She misses the layup, though, and Tahoka gets the rebound.
Yeah, and they thought they were going to get a foul call right there on Marshall trying to get the ball back, but good thing for the Lady Lopes that there was no foul call.
Ford drives in the lane, kicks it out on the wing to Ramos. Ramos dumps it backside, right back out it goes, and Tahoka will reset. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Left-hand side, it goes to Stice, off the dribble Stice. Guarded by Adamas, now out top to Ramos. Right hand to Ford. Ford gets it back out top of the key to number 22, that's Pickerel. Now left-hand side, back out top of the key, Garcia. Garcia dumps it inside for Stice. Nice move to the basket. Shot in and out, no good. Marshall back the other way. 25 to go. Mid-range jumper off the mark, no good for McKaylin Marshall. And the Lady Dogs clear the rebound.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there to bring the ball all the way down, and she did have an open shot, but, we talked about it. If you're going to want to get back down there, you want to get some points for the Lady Lopes.
Almost a steal on the wing. Good defense by Love Finch, and she tied it up. Excellent job defensively. And Chance Finch has good hands, and she turns the ball over. It'll be Lady Lope basketball.
Good hands and just continue to play tight defense there from Finch, and she's not afraid to get in there and scrap with it when they're on the ground too.
6.9 seconds left to play here in this opening quarter. See if Abernathy can get a good shot away. Marshall guarded by Ford across midcourt. Left wing three. It's good if it goes. It's short at the buzzer, and that's how the first quarter will end. Lady Lopes 15, Tahoka 6 after 8 minutes here tonight from Abernathy. We'll take a timeout and come back, as tonight you're listening to Abernathy Lady Lope basketball.
Hey, my name is Dr. Kent Webb with Webb Vision Center. Our family has proudly served the Plainview area for over 80 years. Webb Vision Center is a full-service vision center dedicated to providing outstanding comprehensive eye care for the whole family. Our primary eye care service includes state-of-the-art eye exams that analyzes eye health and vision function. Our experienced staff will assist you in selecting frames that work best for your lifestyle. We offer a wide variety of designer brands including Ray-Ban, Ted Baker, Oakley, and more. We're honored to welcome you to Webb Vision Center.
And welcome back here inside the Antelope Gym in Abernathy. Chance Rocha, Ty Horsford, and Travis Wickenden back with you. Glad to have you with us on a chilly Tuesday night in early January. Happy New Year to you. Hope your new year and school year second semester is off to a good start. And as we head to the second quarter, Chance, Abernathy, we're going to be picky of this Lady Lope team just because of what we expect of them. A little sloppy despite the 9-point lead.
Yeah, a little sloppy. I mean, you did have 6 steals and caused about 4 other turnovers, but want to continue to be more proficient on the offensive side of the ball, Ty.
As Amaya Ford's got it out near midcourt. Now on the right wing off the dribble, Stice. Stice gives out top of the key straight on three is an air ball by Ramos. It's out of bounds, though, is not able to save it in, was Blaskus. It'll be Tahoka basketball.
Yeah, and they're going to get a second chance at some points here, Ty. That's one of those ones you want to wrangle in if you're the Lady Lopes trying to get those rebounds.
As looking to get it in. Off the inbounds, it does go in the corner to Garcia. Garcia throws it away, right to Teal. Off the dribble drive, Teal down the left-hand side. Layup, no, but she is fouled. Heading to the free throw line here is Aubrey Teal. Eyes the basket. Her first free shot is up and good. And the Lady Lopes have a 10-point advantage at 16-6. Second free shot is up and also good by the senior Teal. And Abernathy, their biggest lead of the night at 17-6. 7:35 to play until the end of the first half. Into the half court. Driving all the way in under the basket and just losing it out of bounds, as trying to make something happen there was Kylie Ramos. And give her some credit for that, but she lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, good job driving the lane right there by Ramos, but unfortunately she got in too deep and didn't know what to do with the ball and just kind of lost it out of bounds there, Ty. So good break for the Lady Lopes, though.
As bringing it up on the left-hand wing, now it's Bree Shorter. Shorter throws it, it hit the head of a Tahoka player and comes out to Aubrey Teal. Right-hand side now, it is McKalen. McKalen gives right to Aubrey Teal. Teal puts up the three. It's off the mark. Amaya Ford, the rebound for Tahoka. And here come the Lady Bulldogs into the half court and thrown away by Ford. It's cutting towards the basket. Chance was Garcia, and she had it go behind her and out of bounds.
Yeah, and some of the things that you're seeing, those unforced turnovers, that's just due because they can feel the pressure of that Lady Lope defense, and they're going to have to get control of that if they want to continue to compete, Ty.
As working it inside to Blaskus, inside out, back to Adamas, deep right wing, back inside to Blaskus, double teamed. Right side, it's Marshall. In the corner for Lily, Adamas will try a three. It's off the mark, no good, and I think they may get Blaskus over the top here for a foul, trying to get the rebound.
That's a tough one right there. The Tahoka player didn't really have position, but it's just kind of one of those things. She's a little taller than her, and she didn't actually jump up. She was more leaning over, so they're going to kind of get her with what's considered over the back, which actually really isn't even a thing, but they're going to get her with the foul there, Ty.
And in transition, Tahoka trying to push it a little bit, and they're going to say Teal knocked it out of bounds. And Chance, you can see what Tahoka's trying to do. They do not want to get in a half-court game with the Lady Lopes. They're trying to push it and drive to the basket on offense.
Yeah, it's worked a handful of times, but, they've had some decent ball movement, but passing the ball doesn't score you points, Ty, and so they're going to have to figure something out. Like I said, they scored some 6 points and kind of cut into that lead, but we've kind of been able to pull away here in the last few minutes.
In the corner, it's Amaya Ford. She tries to throw it inside. Ball loose on the floor. Tahoka saves the possession out near midcourt. Now Ford's got it out top of the key. It is Harris. Harris back on the wing to Ramos. Ramos off the dribble drive, guarded by Bree Shorter. Now right wing forward, guarded there by Marshall. In the corner, being hounded is Ford. Throws it right wing to Garcia again. Picks up her dribble out top of the key. Now left-hand side. Oh, almost a steal inside there by Lacey. Now Lacey Blaskus playing good defense on Pickrell. It's knocked out of bounds, and
I think they're saying it's staying here. I think that's what he pointed straight down to. So we'll get an inbound right here from
that's
Tahoka.
Good hands and good effort there by Blaskus. As Tahoka will throw it in under the basket. In the corner now. Off the dribble is Ramos. Ramos tries to dump it inside and again knocked out of bounds by Abernathy. They were trying to get it into Harris, and Teal knocked it away.
Hands in those passing lanes, Ty.
5:41 to play here in the second quarter. Off the inbounds, it goes to Ford. Ford off the dribble. Goes out top to Harris. Dribble drive to the basket. Good take by Harris. Can't finish. Outlet ahead. Shorter down the lane, left-hand side. Good find is the run led by Marshall, and Shorter the finish.
Yeah, that's a good job right there by Marshall to get the rebound, look ahead, and get it to Shorter so she can finish at the rim.
Lady Lopes lead 19-6 as we near 5 minutes to play in the first half. Amaya Ford has it poked away from her. Good effort there by Teal all the way into the backcourt. Saved by Ford, though, and Tahoka still has the basketball. Into the half court, Amaya Ford drives all the way and has her shot swatted out of bounds by Easterwood.
Man, Easterwood came up strong. She said, nope, you're not going coast to coast on us. And that's a good block right there and be able to get the all ball and not foul by Easterwood.
As looking to throw it in here are the Lady Bulldogs underneath the basket. Ball deflected into the backcourt, tracked down by Harris. And Tahoka will run their offense down 13, 4:50 to play in the first half. And there's a reach-around foul on number 1, Aubrey Teal. That's just a foul that you're not going to be able to afford to have in ball games down the road when you're playing some of the teams you're going to face once you get to the postseason or even the likes of New Home. And that is a costly third foul on the senior.
Yeah, especially for a senior, and she knows that. And you can tell she came out of the game and she's thinking, man, that's a tough way to get a third foul. She's got 2 more to give up, but early in the ball game like this, you don't want to have those, Ty.
Maya Ford deep on the left-hand side, guarded by Finch. Finch throws it away, almost stolen by Bree Shorter. It is tied up, and the possession arrow goes the Lady Lopes' way.
And that was started all right there by Finch, hounding hounding Ford on the other end, and she tried to force the pass too early, and Shorter almost ended up with it.
Kendall Miller will throw it in on the sideline with 4:37 to play in the second quarter. They get it to Shorter. Bree goes right wing to Love Finch. Finch goes back out top to Shorter. Inside the free throw line, trying to drive in Marshall. Lost it. Got it back. Good swing pass over to Easterwood, who puts it off the window. No good. Marshall, the offensive rebound and the finish.
Good job on Marshall right there. She fought off one or two times trying to get the ball and get a shot up, and she tried to find Easterwood, but was able to go in, and she's able to get the rebound and finish it.
Maya Ford drives baseline, tipped away momentarily by Finch into the hands of Marshall. Marshall pushes down the lane, left side, layup good. And Chance, that is the kryptonite right there for the Lady Lopes.
Yep.
Back the other way, here comes Maya Ford into the half court, and she's got it taken away from behind by Miller. Loops it ahead. Finch across the lane. Adamas, no, that was Bree Shorter, excuse me. But there to clean up the finish is Michaelin Marshall, and Marshall gets another offensive rebound and another putback. And we've got a timeout on the floor taken by Tahoka. It's a full timeout, and the Lady Lopes, they ballooned their lead to 19 at 25-6. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy basketball.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Spradlin Spray Services. Danik Spradlin is a local leader in aerial and spray services and has been meeting the needs of local farmers for a long time. A staple in the Abernathy community, Spradlin Spray Services is ready to meet your aerial spraying needs today. We are a proud supporter of Abernathy's young people and are wishing the Lopes and the Lady Lopes the very best of luck on and off the field this season.
As welcome back here inside the Abernathy Antelope High School gym. It's a 13-0 run for the Abernathy Lady Lopes. And here late in the first half, they've opened up a 25-6 lead now on the Lady Bulldogs of Tahoka.
Yeah, Ty, and it's one of those things to where it looked tight early on, but we talked about it off the air. We can score fast, quick, and in a hurry, but that's created by some defense right there, like you saw from Miller.
Another steal by Miller, shot up and good. And chance to run is 15-0. And Tahoka, they were competitive early. Now the Lady Lopes running away with it. There's another steal in the backcourt by Shorter. Shorter down the lane. Left-hand layup is good. And it's 29-6, just like that for Abernathy. Into the half court, dribbling up is Ramos. Ramos goes out top to Harris. Harris skips it over to Leah Stice. Back out top to Ramos. She'll run the offense here for Tahoka. Top of the key, Harris drives down the lane, bodies hit the floor, and the teardrop is good, and that'll momentarily break the run for Abernathy.
Yeah, and I think there was a little bit of tangle up right there by Marshall, and she kind of got run over, and I think some people wanted a foul call, but I think that was the right call by the ref. Ooh, that was a long three, Ty.
Right wing NBA range three short by Finch, and the rebound taken away by the Lady Dogs.
Hey, shoot or shoot, Ty, shoot or shoot.
There you go. She's one that can knock them down, too.
She can. She's kind of been a little cold the past couple of games, but, you got to keep shooting. It's the only way you can get back on track.
There's a drive to the baseline by Ramos, and she has it knocked out of bounds. And it will be Lady Dog basketball underneath the basket with 2:14 to play in the second.
Yeah, Blasquez and Waldrop checking in, and you have Miller and Easterwood taking a seat.
Off the inbounds, almost a turnover. Now going to work is she walked. Got away with it. Shot short. Outlet ahead by Marshall to Ellie. Waldrop down the left-hand side, and a good job there by Kylie Ramos recovering defensively to block it out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a great rebound right there by Marshall and the good look ahead, and Waldrop just didn't see that girl coming from her, but luckily it'll stay Lady Lope basketball.
Ellie Waldrop will throw it in, and chance. Obviously, everyone knows that Michaelin Marshall can score. She puts up a lot of points, but she also gets a lot of rebounds and makes some really good passes as well.
She does, and they may not go down as assists if there's a couple dribbles, but she's one of those things. She's not selfish with the ball, that's for sure.
Offensive rebound off the Marshall miss by Blasquez. Shot up, in and out, no good. It's out of bounds. It'll belong to Tahoka.
That's a tough break right there. You had about almost 3 shots on the goal tie, you're not able to come up with some points. But when you kind of ballooned away to the lead, but at the same time you want to continue to have your foot on the gas.
Amaya Ford drives all the way in, almost lost it. Good help defense by Marshall. Now over on the left wing, Stice goes out top to Ford. Ford hounded by Finch. She is all over Ford, throws it away, right into the hands of Bree. Shorter down the lane, left-hand side, layup good.
That's
Defense to offense for the Lady Lopes.
That's a great job right there by Shorter to keep her composure. She almost lost the handle on the basketball after she got the steal, but she wrangled it back in, was able to finish at the goal.
Another near steal there by Marshall as Ford drove it across midcourt in front of the Lady Lope bench. It will be Tahoka ball in front of Coach Mackey. 1:20 left here in the first half. She just went backcourt as an unforced error by Amaya Ford. Good defense again by Finch. She's giving Ford fits out top.
She has been, and I'm not sure what she was thinking right there going backcourt. I guess she wasn't realizing that they threw it on this side, or sometimes you're allowed to do that, but that was one of those scenarios.
Ellie Waldrop runs point now over on the right wing to Adamas. Back out top to Bree. Left-hand side, it goes to Ellie. Ellie skip pass over to Adamas. Adamas wants to drive, walled off, back out to Bree. Out top of the key, straight on money for Love Finch. Shoot or shoot, Chance.
Shoot or shoot.
As you say, and that time she knocked it home.
Yep.
There's a foul on Abernathy in the backcourt.
Not sure who that was on. That's Ellie Waldrop. That's going to be her first foul, Ty.
For the most part, other than the 3 fouls on Teal, it's been a pretty cleanly played game.
Yeah, it's been a pretty clean one. And Teal's she got 1 early, and then she got 2 pretty back-to-back right there. And so I'm sure she'll see some more time here in the second half, but it's one of those ones you wanted to set the rest of the first half.
On the right wing, Amaya Ford. Ford throws it almost a steal by Waldrop, knocked out of bounds. They're going to say Waldrop touched it. But, Chance, every pass is contested for the Lady Lope defense.
Yeah, continue to stay in that passing lane and contesting every single pass with their hands, and that's something that we talk about. It benefits you early in these games, but it's definitely going to benefit you as you play tougher competition down the road.
Trying to drive in this time. Good take by Ford. She got by Finch and laid it in.
Yeah, you're playing aggressive defense, but that's something that can happen when you do. You can get beat if they get good position, and Ford was able to do that right there on Finch.
17 seconds left to play here in the first half of the ball game. Ooh, a bad pass there by Adamas as she tried to, I'm not really sure exactly where she was throwing that ball. It was taken away, and then a frustration foul. They may get Ellie Waldrop with her second.
Yep, they did right there, and I think she was just trying, like you said, to get that ball back after that turnover by Adamas, and I think she saw Waldrop kind of open there for a minute. She tried to force that pass inside, but by the time the ball got there, there was already a Tahoka defender.
5 seconds. Maya Ford dribbles into the paint, lost it. Pickrell picked it up. I think that's going to be a jump ball, or should be. It'll be Tahoka ball with 2 seconds left to inbound under the basket.
Yeah, that's a good job right there by Blasquez to get her hands in there and tie that ball up.
As off the inbounds, they got to get a shot up in a hurry in the corner. Pickrell back for 3. It's good if it goes. It is no good by Kylie Ramos at the buzzer. And that is how the first half will end here from the Antelope Gym in Abernathy with the Lady Lopes up 24, 34-10 on the Lady Bulldogs here at halftime.
Yeah, here at halftime, and we talked about it'd be a little bit more competitive than the last game we saw against Post, and they doubled post point total, so they put up 10 points right there on the Lady Lope defense. But a little sloppy by the Lady Lopes early, but they cleaned it up there late in the game, or late in the first half, and so we'll see them to finish it out in the second half time.
As we will take a break and catch our breath here at the half, you're listening to Abernathy Basketball.
Thanks for tuning in to this live Antelope or Lady Lope sports broadcast. We currently have a break in the action and will return to the air soon. Thanks for the support from our generous sponsors: MC Master Roofing and Construction, South Plains Auto Ranch, the First State Bank, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Abernathy's First Baptist Church, Storm Guard, Clark Riley Insurance, Able Funeral Home and Flower Shop, Plains Land Bank, JC Refrigeration, Spradlin Spray Services, Vista Bank, Lambert Insurance, the Junk and Farmers Market, Ty Horsford Realtor, and DB Media. Again, we have a break in the action and will return to the air shortly. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our mission is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we want you to know that you're always welcome at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. We meet for Sunday school on Sunday mornings at 9:30, followed by our worship service at 10:45. We offer kids and youth activities every Wednesday night beginning at 6 p.m. Come as you are and join us this Sunday. We'd love to see you. We are praying the Antelopes and Lady Lopes have a successful and safe school year.
First State Bank of Abernathy has been leading the Abernathy area banking industry since 1909 and is a staple in the community. We offer a full scale of banking services at First State Bank and are proud to be locally owned and operated. At First State Bank, we value the relationship with our customers and want to see them be successful in everything they do. If you have any questions, you can drop by and see us at 402 9th Street or give us a ring at 298-2556. Everyone at First State Bank is cheering on the Antelopes and Lady Lopes this season.
Are you looking for a new ride? Look no further than the South Plains Auto Ranch in Abernathy. We offer in-house financing and offer a wide selection of used cars. If we don't have what you need, we will help you find it. When buying a vehicle, you want local people you can trust, and that's exactly what you'll find at the South Plains Auto Ranch in Abernathy. Located on the south end of town between the West Service Road and Avenue D, we are your used car one-stop shop. Give us a call today at 298-2200, and as always, we are a proud supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. People of Abernathy and the surrounding area have trusted Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop to meet all of their needs since 1991. Todd, Jackson, Sherry, and the team at the funeral home assist families in funeral and planning services, cremation services, and so much more. They treat families with love and compassion as they navigate through difficult times in their lives. Carly and her crew at the flower shop can also help with all of your flower, gift, and registry needs as well. You can find us near the corner of 16th and Avenue D in Abernathy, and we are wishing the Lady Lopes and Antelopes lots of success this season.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are proud to be known as the ag retailer of the future and are committed to helping growers meet their full potential. We consistently provide the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology. With 6 locations nearby, Nutrien Ag Solutions is ready to serve you with all of your agricultural needs. David Carver and his team are thankful for the customers who continue to trust Nutrien with their business. We are wishing the Antelopes and Lady Lopes an incredible and blessed year. Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy has been helping people with their property and farm insurance needs for many years. When it comes to insurance, you want to rest easy knowing you have a good rate with good coverage, and at Clark Riley Insurance, we can offer that peace of mind. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and offer a variety of insurance options to meet your needs. Give us a call today or visit us on the West Service Road in Abernathy. We are longtime supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
For over 100 years, Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property. We are passionate about agriculture and ensuring that producers are successful. Your land is more than just your livelihood, it's your legacy, and we want to see it grow for generations to come. Let us help you own a piece of Texas. Come visit our Plainview office today or give us a call at 806-296-5579. At Plains Land Bank, we are a proud supporter of our West Texas High School student athletes. If you are needing your heating or air conditioning unit serviced, look no further than JC Refrigeration in Lubbock. We have been serving West Texas with all of their HVAC needs for many years and look forward to serving you. When you use JC Refrigeration, you know you'll be getting honest and reliable service from professionals that you can trust. Give us a call today at 744-9855. JC Refrigeration proudly supports the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
At StormGuard, we provide experts you can count on. Sit back, relax, and let StormGuard take care of your home. If you're experiencing roof issues, let our qualified team of professionals repair or restore your roof. We work directly with your insurance company to make the process easy for you, and inspections are always free. At StormGuard, we are wishing the Lady Lopes and Lopes the best of luck this season.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Spradlin Spray Services. Danik Spradlin is a local leader in aerial and spray services and has been meeting the needs of local farmers for a long time. A staple in the Abernathy community, Spradlin Spray Services is ready to meet your aerial spraying needs today. We are a proud supporter of Abernathy's young people and are wishing the Lopes and the Lady Lopes the very best of luck on and off the field this season. MC Master Roofing and Construction is this season's title sponsor. They specialize in roofing, construction, siding, gutters, and so much more. Servicing the West Texas region to Possum Kingdom Lake, MC Master focuses on local expertise and community commitment. With MC Master Roofing and Construction, you know you'll have quality materials, an experienced team, and a focus on the customer. At MC Master Roofing and Construction, we are a family and locally owned business, and we take pride in being the peace of mind for your family. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. Go Lopes.
In today's ever-changing real estate market, you want a professional you can trust helping you navigate buying or selling real estate. Ty Horsford is that person and is eager to walk alongside you in your real estate journey. So whether you are looking to buy, sell, or invest, give Ty a call today at 806-773-4658. He's ready to go to work for you. He's also a proud member of the Abernathy community and a big supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
DB Media specializes in all things audio, video, and lighting. From designs and installs tailored to your commercial application, to concerts and corporate events, and even studio recording and mixing for bands and artists, DB Media has you covered. DB Media is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes this season.
And once again, good evening, Abernathy, Texas. Welcome back inside the Antelope Gym here tonight in Abernathy, Texas. Glad to have you with us, where tonight the Abernathy Lady Lopes have a 34-10 halftime lead over the Lady Bulldogs of Tahoka. Ty Horsford, Chance Rocha, and Travis Wickenden back with you.
Yep, we got a 34-10 lead. We're led in points by McKaylin Marshall. She has 15, and then you have Bree Shorter, who has 6. And then Shorter also leads the team in steals. She has 3. Her and Marshall both do. And then Marshall leads the team in rebounds with 4. So pretty decent game defensively. Ty kind of hurried up our offense a little bit there in the first half and came up short in a couple areas. But like you said, nitpicky when you're up by 24 at halftime. It's hard to be frustrated, but those are some of the things, you know. They started off early. Tahoka got quick 6 points, and it was 6-12 early on, and then we kind of went on a big run right there, and they were only able to muster up 4 other points before halftime.
A 22-4 run for the Lady Lopes to close out the first 16 minutes. It'll be Lady Lope ball to inbound to begin the third quarter. We'll switch ends, and Abernathy will work at the goal to our right as Ellie Waldrop and Bree Shorter.
You got 3 youngsters out there, all 3 freshmen are out
Mia
there.
Finch, and Lacey Ablaskas, the 5 on the floor to start this second half for Abernathy. Good find right in the middle for Adamas, and she puts it up and in. She got in the middle of that zone and got a bucket.
Yeah, it's a good job by Finch being able to find her as well and get that ball to the top of the key to get the assist.
As over on the wing now is Ramos. Ramos out near midcourt. She dribbles on the right wing and a reach-around foul on Shorter. As McKaylin Marshall is going to check in.
She spells Ellie Waldrop right there. And so we talked about it before, the only scorer that didn't score in the last game. Oh, good steal right there by Marshall.
And coast-to-coast chance. So many of McKaylin's points come just like that, a steal and a layup.
A quick steal, and because she just comes in and you don't think she's going to pick your pocket, and she does just like that right there.
My goodness. And she goes the other way, down the lane, layup good. And Chance, when she's rolling, she is as good as it gets in Class 2A ball.
Well, and that just comes from playing a lot of basketball out there and a high basketball IQ and knowing where the dribble's going to go and where the pass is going to go and being able to get in there and sneak one or two hands on the ball and being able to get those turnovers.
A bump foul over on the sideline by Love Finch. Foul number 2 on Love. And Tahoka will inbound it. As backing her way in, shot over Finch. She altered the shot. It's no good by Harris. And there's going to be a foul on Abernathy. And Chance, in the first minute and change, 3 third-quarter fouls here on the Lady Lopes.
Yeah, but it's another foul right there for Blasquez. That gives her 2.
As that was a shooting foul, and so the first free shot is up and good. She has another one coming. Game number 1 of 2 tonight as the Antelopes look to remain unbeaten in district play as they take on Tahoka after this one is done. And the second free shot is up and good. No, missed it short. And a good rebound there by Lacey Blasquez. Outlet ahead to Marshall, ahead to Finch. Misses the shot from just inside the arc on the left-hand side. Good job there by Blasquez battling for the rebound down low, and she saves the possession. It's out of bounds off Tahoka.
Yeah, she saved it, and she got the rebound on one end and hustled down and got the rebound on the missed shot on the other end. And so she may play down low, but she can get up and down the court, Ty.
Trying to get free. Out top it goes to Adamas. Now Marshall, deep right wing, off the dribble. She takes forward. Floater in the lane is good.
Yeah, it's hard to defend that. Just one quick dribble and drive, and she's able to get you 2 points really fast, Ty.
Chance, one thing we've really harped on that Abernathy needs to do a better job of is make the easy shots. Mm-hmm. It appears like tonight they've done a little bit better job of that.
They haven't had to worry about too many second chance opportunities. Like I said, we had a little bit of a mishap right there at the end of the first quarter, but they've cleaned it up a lot here so far tonight, Ty.
As another steal, entry pass stolen away by Bree. Shorter pushes ahead deep on the right-hand wing. Out top, now over to Marshall. Marshall wants to go inside, and Blasquez posting up, and she has it poked away from behind. It'll be Abernathy basketball.
Yeah, I love the fact that you can tell Marshall and Shorter, all those guards on the outside, they're forcing that ball inside to Blasquez and trying to get her to be strong and go up with it right there in the paint.
Well, Finch will throw it in here under the basket. It goes in wide open in the corner of Kendall Miller. She's short on the 3. Easterwood, the putback, no good. Marshall, third time's a charm.
Hey, sometimes that's what it takes there, Ty.
Just as I said, we were making easy buckets. A couple misses from inside, but still get the bucket. Trying to drive in and block from behind. Tahoka maintains the possession, though. Ford's got it deep on the wing. Now she throws it away. There's a steal by Bree Shorter, and she's fouled from behind and will shoot 2.
Yeah, she went up strong, wasn't able to make it fall, but she's able to get the foul call and hopefully end up with the 2 points still.
5:15 left here in the third as she eyes the basket. And her first free shot is good. And Bree Shorter, she's played well tonight. She's got 7 for the Lady Lopes. I feel like Bree's been a little more under control tonight, driving to the basket. Second free shot, good as well.
Yeah, she definitely has been and definitely putting up more points than she has the past 2 games. But I think a lot of that, too, is she's got about 6 points off some fast break steals, too.
As out on the right-hand wing now, it is Stone. She tries to dump it inside and it's thrown away. And Chance, I think the key for this team moving forward, we've got big aspirations for the Lady Lopes as Abernathy tries to work it into Miller. Now it's deep on the left-hand side to Marshall. Back in the corner, Kendall for three. In and out, no good. Rebound battled for. Bree got it. Bree is tied up, and it'll be Tahoka basketball. Chance, McKaylin's going to get her points. She's going to score. You can count on her for 20 to 30 at least every time she gets on the floor. Where the key is going to be moving forward for the Lady Lopes, it's can a Kendall Miller or can a Bree Shorter or can a Bloskus or can an Easterwood, can they contribute 10, 12, 14 points? That's going to be the difference for this team, I think, down the road is you look closer to postseason play.
Yeah, you do. You have a Batman on your team. That's going to be your McKaylin Marshall. You need to know who's going to be the sidekick, who's going to be your Robin, who's going to be the next go-to person, who's going to have, like you said, your 10, 12, or your 14 points. It's going to be that second tier of scoring that you're going to need to definitely compete against your Farwells and those other teams in our region that are going to be definitely tough as we continue down, not into district play, but as we go into the playoffs.
As a rare turnover there by McKaylin Marshall as she double dribbles crossing midcourt.
Yeah, she kind of got tied up in a herd of antelopes and lady dogs, and she kind of wanted to pick it up for a second, and an unforced error right there.
And getting away with a walk, just trying to throw it up for grabs, and somehow Tahoka maintains the possession. On the right wing, Ramos drives in, now in the corner, driving baseline, floater too far into the basket for Stone. Outlet ahead, going the other way. Waldrop beats everybody down the floor, misses the bunny, but Easterwood cleans up the mess.
Yeah, good follow back right there by Easterwood to come up with the rebound and still get some points for the Lady Lopes.
48-11. Now the Abernathy lead. Deep on the right wing, here is Tahoka. Ramos with the basketball, now left-hand side, Stone. Stone guarded by Waldrop. Right wing, three up, three off the mark, no good. And out of bounds, it'll stay Tahoka ball. Pretty sure Tahoka is 0 from beyond the arc tonight as they've not gotten a three-point basket to fall.
They haven't got a three-point basket to fall. They haven't got a ton of baskets to fall. I think for their 11 points that come off free shots, Ty.
As looking to inbound it, almost stolen by Marshall. Somehow got it in the middle to Harris, and Harris gets the mid-range J.
That was a good job by her to maintain her composure after not a very good pass by her fellow dog.
Mid-range jumper at the other end by Miller. Answers back.
That's a good find right there, and good finish right there by Miller.
3:03 and counting left to play here in the third quarter. Across midcourt with the basketball is Ramos. Ramos drives baseline, throws it across the lane. It's tied up. Possession arrow turns it over. It'll be Lady Lope basketball. Again, just good hands defensively by Abernathy.
Keeping those hands in the passing lanes, Ty. And your lead has definitely ballooned out here in the third quarter.
2:45 left to play as Miller brings it up. Right wing to Waldrop. Waldrop fires it inside to Bloskus, who's double teamed. Out to Waldrop again, and she'll reset. Miller picks up her dribble now in the corner, driving baseline. Marshall through traffic, and Marshall is tied up, and it's going to go right back over to Tahoka. That time, Marshall just tried to will her way to the basket, and pretty good defense there by the Lady Dogs.
Yeah, good defense by the Dogs, and then they kind of got her on that jump step. She was trying to drive in the lane, and she hopped in the air, and the Tahoka defender was able to tie that ball up, but Marshall wasn't going down easy, that's for sure.
Harris wants to drive in, lost it again, taken away by Marshall. Marshall, what a pass! Not able to finish as Miller. Offensive rebound, though, and Miller is fouled from the mid-range jumper in the corner, and number 10, Kendall Miller, will go to the line.
Yeah, that was a great pass right there by Marshall. We talked about that earlier. She's going to score, but she'll make some passes like that, and unfortunately, Waldrop wasn't able to finish it, and then she's able to get the rebound and get it out to Miller, who was fouled to get the free shots here.
And the first one no good by Miller. She'll have another one coming. And Chance Miller, one of those girls, she expects a lot of herself. And she gets really frustrated when she feels like she doesn't play to her potential. She's just an all-out competitor. She misses the second free shot, but Marshall, the offensive rebound, back up and in.
Yeah, that's what McKaylin does right there. Like I said, high basketball IQ, kind of knows where to be and puts herself in a good position to get you some second chance points there, Ty.
In the corner, it goes to Stice. Stice kicks it back, her right wing three, in and out and back in again. Good shot from Kylie Ramos.
See what you did there, Ty? You talked about them not
I
having a
jinxed
three-pointer, and they put one in the hole.
Dumping it inside. Blaskus trying to make a move to the basket. Can't. Out top. Driving in. Corner. Good look. Can't finish by Teal, but follow shot no good by Marshall. And finally, it's taken away by Tahoka. Here come the Lady Dogs running the other way. They can't complete the break. They turn it over.
Yeah, unforced error right there, trying to hurry up. And we talked about that in the first half of the broadcast. They definitely don't want to have to try to set up their offense. They feel like they have a better opportunity trying to score off the fast break, but a little too quick right there from the Lady Dogs, and a turnover for the Lady Lopes.
McKalen walks it up wearing the purple sneakers. Now on the right wing, it goes to Miller, back to Marshall. In the corner, Lily Adamas for three. It's an air ball. Good rebound. Put back no good by Aubrey Teal. And the rebound to Tahoka. Tahoka pushes it ahead. It goes in the corner to Stice. Stice backs it out on the wing. Now crosses it over to Ramos. Ramos in the corner, a three up, no good. And taken away by Teal to Marshall. And here come the Lady Lopes. On the drive from the left side through traffic, no good for McKalen, but she's fouled. And McKalen Marshall will shoot two, looking for points, number 26.
I'll tell you
and
what,
number
Ty,
27.
She's going up strong, and even when they're fouling her, she's not afraid to battle through it and try to finish at the hole.
As eyeing the basket is Marshall, and her free shot is true. And she's got another one coming with 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Abernathy on top now, 53-16. Second free shot off the back iron, no good. Rebound battled for somehow. Marshall tips it to Finch, who gives to Miller. Miller fires it to Blaskus, and Blaskus can't hold on down low, and it's taken away by Tahoka. Ahead, here come the Lady Dogs. Ford guarded by Finch. Out top on the drive. Good take by Ford, and the foul is trying to come over and help was Blaskus, and she's whistled for the foul.
Yeah, she wasn't sure that was a foul on her, but they're going to get her for her third right there, Ty. And I think it was a little bit of a nudge and a push. Wasn't anything too drastic, but when you're going to the basket like that and you got a big lead, it's going to be tough not to get that call.
First free shot by Amaya Ford is wide right, and she's got another one coming. 9 seconds left here in the third. 53-16, make it 17 as the second free shot is good. 5 seconds. Marshall brings it into the half court, top of the key. She's going to get it in the corner. Miller drives baseline, got to get a shot up. They don't see the clock chance, and time runs out without Abernathy getting a shot up, and that is the end of the third quarter. 53-17, all Abernathy here at home against the Tahoka Lady Bulldogs. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Lady Lope basketball.
At StormGuard, we provide experts you can count on. Sit back, relax, and let StormGuard take care of your home. If you're experiencing roof issues, let our qualified team of professionals repair or restore your roof. We work directly with your insurance company to make the process easy for you, and inspections are always free. At StormGuard, we are wishing the Lady Lopes and Lopes the best of luck this season.
As welcome back here to Abernathy, Texas. We've got some hyper kids next to us, and we've got some falling asleep next to us. Chances all across the board here tonight at Antelope Gym.
Well, it's one of those things. It was a tight game early. It's kind of gotten away from them. You come in after the first half, you're up 34-10, and the Lady Dogs have only been able to muster 7 points, and you've been able to put up about 29 here, Ty, and so you got a huge lead. 19 points, and so that's a big swing right there for the Lady Lopes to be ahead by that much and coming out and starting the fourth quarter.
First day of school back out after the break, Chance. These kids are tired.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, I'm tired. Right wing as we go to work here in the fourth quarter. Abernathy comfortably in control. Left-hand wing working it inside. Good find for Blaskus and the mid-range jumper and Chance. That is a part of Abernathy's game. If they can get that working consistently down low, they're going to be awfully hard to stop.
Yeah, and I think that's why they're continuing to force the ball in down low to Eastwood and Vasquez and those post players to try to make them understand that that's important to have that as part of your ball game.
Over on the right wing, now Amaya Ford. She dribbles in, forced out by Marshall. Way back out near midcourt, it goes to Jaden Woodley into the game for the first time. Working it down low, there's a steal by Love Finch. Loves to play defense. Outlet ahead. How on earth does she get it to Marshall? Marshall too far into the basket, but she'll just get a rebound and hit the mid-range J.
She tends to do that. She tends to know, like I say, exactly where that ball is going to be. So even when she has a miss, she ends up with a make and a rebound.
Ford brings it back the other way here for the Lady Dogs. Out top, it goes to Stice. Stice almost had her pocket picked by Miller. Left-hand wing. Now goes high post to Woodley. Woodley tries to back her way in. Now kicks it into the corner. Wanting to drive baseline, and there's going to be a reach foul. They may get Lily Adamas with the personal foul. With 6:23 left to go in the ball game. Everybody was confused there as they were running down to the other end, but it should stay with Tahoka under the basket. Off the inbounds, they go to Ford, back to Woodley in the corner for three. And that's up and good. As knocking it down is Marley Stone from deep in the right-hand corner. And for the first time in 3 games, Chance, our opponent, has scored 20.
Yeah, I've been decently impressed by Tahoka. Like I said, when they do get opportunities and they get themselves in a good position, they're a decent little team, but this Lady Lope defense has just been handling them all night.
As just getting an offensive rebound down low is Marshall until she makes it. And this time she's fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Determined right there to get the rebound. You know, she gets the rebound on the missed shot and then gets her own rebound and goes back up with it. So just like that, she ends up with 2 rebounds back-to-back, and that puts her at 11 rebounds on the night. She's looking to try to get 30 points right here too, Ty.
As McKaylin Marshall looking for another 30-piece here at home against Tahoka, and she has it with 5:51 to go in the game. 59-20. The Lady Lopes lead close to 40. Amaya Ford brings it into the half court, guarded by Marshall on the right wing. Goes out top through the hands of Stone. She tracks it down. Now tries to go over on the wing to Stice, who lost it out of bounds. And it'll be Lady Lope ball again in the backcourt. McKaylin jogs it up, gives to Shorter. Shorter will run point. Right wing, it goes to the senior Aubrey Teal. Aubrey, good find to Easterwood, and Easterwood misses the shot down low. Marshall does not, as she puts it back up and in.
Yeah, good job right there by Marshall being in the right place. And that was one of those shots where that turn and put back by Easterwood, getting that feed. You'd love to see that go in almost every single time, but she was just a little long on the shot time.
Out on the wing, it is Marley Stone. Stone gives way to Woodley. Woodley drives in. I don't know how they don't call it double dribble there. And she looked very uncomfortable driving to the basket. It's blocked out of bounds. And it will be Tahoka basketball underneath.
That Antelope defense, they're hounding the Dogs.
As the Dogs have not been let out tonight, Chance.
They have not.
At least not yet. In the corner, it goes to Amaya Ford, taken away by the Lady Lopes, but they may get a foul here on Abernathy. That looked like a pretty clean swipe.
I thought it was too. I thought they were going to get forward on trying to get the ball back from Marshall, but it looks like they can call the reach-in foul on McKaylin.
Hey, but that's just 2 on McKaylin Marshall. She
got one right to start the game, and then Jen had one since.
That's right off the inbounds, almost a steal by Bree Shorter. I tell you what you've got to love, and what I'm sure Coach Mackey is pleased with, is despite the 41-point lead, Chance, there's no let-up in this Lady Lope effort as the entry pass stolen by Easterwood. Ahead to Marshall. Down the lane. Yes, ma'am. And tack on a foul. It's on Amaya Ford. And now Marshall making it look easy.
Making it look easy. And that just goes to her skill set, Ty. She's comfortable bringing the ball down. She's comfortable shooting from the long range. But she's comfortable down low in the paint and being able to make those moves like a post player as well.
as her free shot is up and good with 4:27 left as we wind down the final minutes of this one. Abernathy a 44-point lead. Left-hand wing, it's Amaya Cooper. And it's knocked out of bounds by Marshall. It'll be Lady Dog basketball. 4:13 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Cooper looking to inbound it. They get it in the corner to Ramos. Ramos on the dribble. Ooh, nice take on Shorter. Gets it across to Woodley, who lost the dribble out of bounds. They're going to say Abernathy touched it, though. And it will be Lady Dog basketball.
Yeah, it was a good job out there penetrating the lane and being able to get down low. And she tried to get a pass off underneath, but it was a little bit too hot, and it was forced out by the Lady Lopes.
Off the inbounds, good look as they get it inside to Hannah Pickrell. She's fouled and will shoot two.
That was a good little move underneath to draw the foul there on Easterwood.
As Easterwood picks up her first.
She figured everybody else was playing tough defense. She wanted to join the party.
Pickrell, long and wide left on her free shot. She's not kicking a field goal, though. As the second free shot is up and no good as well. McKaylin's got the rebound. Marshall pushes ahead, top of the key. Right wing Waldrop, now wide open. Teal, three, got it. Aubrey Teal, the senior, knocks it in from deep on the right wing. She's got 5.
Good shot right there by Teal, and good job by Waldrop to find the open Lady Lope to knock down the shot.
Long two, no good on the shot at the other end for Tahoka. It is a jump ball on the rebound, going to stay with Tahoka. 3:27 left in the game. The Lady Dogs will throw it in here under the basket.
McKaylin Marshall will be spelled out of the game by Kendall Miller, and I believe that'll probably be it for McKaylin tonight, but we'll see if she comes back in. Ooh, very
right
short.
Wing three, didn't even get halfway there. Back the other way. Abernathy runs it. Bree down the lane, and she's fouled, and Shorter will shoot two.
Keep the foot on the gas, Ty. Keep the foot on the gas. Keep playing strong. Keep playing Lady Lope basketball. That's the key.
Yep. Well, and the thing is, you talk about Marshall, and she's still playing when you're up almost 50, and I get that argument. However, just the way the district competition has fallen, you've been up big from the get-go. You want your best player to stay in rhythm. You still want to work on things. You still want to run the offense. You still want to see all these things happen. And we talked about that with Mackey before the season started, Chance, on outside the box. As you can't let up. You want your team to play buzzer to buzzer, whistle to whistle, and the Lady Lopes are doing just that. As Amaya Ford will bring it up. Right wing, it is Garcia. She throws it away right into the hands of Miller. Miller brings it up, picks up her dribble. Now right wing, it is Shorter. Shorter skips it over to Ellie Waldrop. Short corner to Teal, who flings it back out Shorter. Top of the key, straight on by Kendall Miller. Kendall Miller knocks one home from the top of the circle.
Good job on that extra pass right there to find her open and knock down that shot. Miller, silky smooth from the top of the three-point arc.
As there's a near steal on the floor after the loose ball is Bree Shorter, and it's a jump ball, giving it back to Abernathy. Good hustle by Bree, up 52 with 2:25 left.
Like you said, you got to play Lady Lope basketball, and they're continuing to do that.
Well, and that's a challenge, Chance, as a coach, when you continually, game after game after game, and next week we play New Home, and it'll be much more competitive. But when you've got a 40 and 50-point lead, continuing to play sharp is not always an easy thing to do.
Well, and playing your brand of basketball, because you can play tough and you can play hard, but being able to continue to play sharp and kind of mistake-free, as we have an unforced error right there. We get the ball right back.
Right back. Good hustle there by Lily to get it back. Now Finch has it top of the key, and she backs it out as we go inside of 2 to play. Right wing, it is Adamas. Goes out top now to Miller. Miller on the left-hand side to Finch. Finch out top to Waldrop. Now Abernathy playing keep away inside of 2 minutes to play, up 72-20. High post Finch, good find down low. Miller waits for the defense to fly by, misses the shot. And what do we got, a jump ball or a foul? It's a jump ball, and Tahoka will have it going the other way.
Yeah, that was a good job, though, by Blasquez to be able to get in underneath there and get her hands on the ball. Unfortunately, one of the Lady Dogs was able to get in there as well, and they tied up, and now it's going to be Tahoka's ball probably to finish out the ball game right here.
1:30 left to go. Bringing it up, right wing Ramos. Ramos to Ford off the drive into the circle. Ford backs it out. Now attacks Miller. Miller knocked it to Waldrop. Waldrop the steal and then poked away from behind. I think it'll be Lady Lope ball.
That's a good job right there by Waldrop to get in that passing lane. You know what else I love, Ty? You're up by 52. There's a minute left in the game, and you have all the girls on the bench standing up, cheering and shouting out what to do on the defensive side of the basketball. That just shows how they're bought in to everything that Coach Mikey's trying to teach them.
Left wing, it is Finch. Finch out near midcourt now. Right wing, it is Miller. Miller goes out to Waldrop. High post to Finch. Finch, right wing Miller. Miller will dribble back out top of the key with under 50 seconds left now in the ball game. Right wing Finch. Finch being hounded out there, gives to Blasquez in the corner. Back out to Finch. Finch being hounded, and she's fouled. Chance, I don't know that either team in any of the 4 quarters has gotten to the bonus.
We haven't. Any foul that we've had has been a situation where it's been on a shooting foul to where they had to have that, but we haven't got to the bonus yet, which that just shows to be what kind of a clean game it has been.
33 seconds left as the inbounds goes to Miller. Miller left-hand side. As the Lady Lopes run this one out, Miller lost it out of bounds. And that goes back to the point I made a second ago. She is frustrated with herself because she turned the ball over up 52 with 26 seconds to go.
But she just knows how important that is to be confident with the basketball and not to play sloppy, and that's not like her, and she's looking to try to get the ball back right here.
And then she's going to be equally as frustrated as she tried to come from kind of an angle and block a Maya Ford shot, and she fouled her, and Ford will shoot 2.
And you can tell it was a frustration foul where she's saying, I don't want to be the reason that we're giving up another 2 points, and that's probably a point of pride for her, but that just goes a long way to being a good and competitive player, and so that's something that Coach Mikey has instilled in these girls.
And the free shot is a straight brick by Ford. She's got another one coming. Eyes the basket. It's up. It's no good. Ellie Waldrop the rebound, and barring a Tahoka foul, we can dribble this one out and get the 52-point win. Left-hand wing Miller, she goes out near midcourt. Tahoka backing off. 5 seconds to go. The clap starts, and the Lady Lopes are 5-0 in District 4 2A play with a dominant 72-20 win over the Tahoka Lady Bulldog.
Yeah, it's a great team right there. Team win. It kind of started off sloppy in that first quarter, Ty, but we pulled it together and put 3 solid quarters to finish out the ball game, Ty, and another great game for Michaela Marshall. She leads the team with 35 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals, and she was almost perfect on free throws as well. And then your second leading scorer was Bree Shorter, and she also led the team in steals with 5. So great overall team win. Everybody on the team had a basket, including Waldrop and Adames, and it's one of those things, Ty, that's a point of pride. We talk about Coach Mikey. He trusts all those girls. He puts them all in at different times, and it doesn't matter their classification or how many reps they've had. If he trusts them to be in the ball game, he wants to know he can put them out there on the court, and they can answer the call.
72-20, the final here in Game 1. We've got the second half of our doubleheader coming your way momentarily. We'll take a timeout and catch our breath as you're listening to Abernathy Lady Lope Basketball.
Thanks for tuning in to this live Antelope or Lady Lope sports broadcast. We currently have a break in the action and will return to the air soon. Thanks for the support from our generous sponsors: MC Master Roofing and Construction, South Plains Auto Ranch, The First State Bank, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Abernathy's First Baptist Church, Storm Guard, Clark Riley Insurance, Able Funeral Home and Flower Shop, Plains Land Bank, JC Refrigeration, Spradlin Spray Services, Vista Bank, Lambert Insurance, The Junk and Farmers Market, Ty Horsford Realtor, and DB Media. Again, we have a break in the action and will return to the air shortly. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our mission is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we want you to know that you're always welcome at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. We meet for Sunday school on Sunday mornings at 9:30, followed by our worship service at 10:45. We offer kids and youth activities every Wednesday night beginning at 6 p.m. Come as you are and join us this Sunday. We'd love to see you. We are praying the Antelopes and Lady Lopes have a successful and safe school year.
First State Bank of Abernathy has been leading the Abernathy area banking industry since 1909 and is a staple in the community. We offer a full scale of banking services at First State Bank and are proud to be locally owned and operated. At First State Bank, we value the relationship with our customers and want to see them be successful in everything they do. If you have any questions, you can drop by and see us at 402 9th Street or give us a ring at 298-2556. Everyone at First State Bank is cheering on the Antelopes and Lady Lopes this season.
Are you looking for a new ride? Look no further than the South Plains Auto Ranch in Abernathy. We offer in-house financing and offer a wide selection of used cars. If we don't have what you need, we will help you find it. When buying a vehicle, you want local people you can trust, and that's exactly what you'll find at the South Plains Auto Ranch in Abernathy. Located on the south end of town between the West Service Road and Avenue D, we are your used car one-stop shop. Give us a call today at 298-2200, and as always, we are a proud supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. People of Abernathy and the surrounding area have trusted Able Funeral Home and Flower Shop to meet all of their needs since 1991. Todd, Jackson, Sherry, and the team at the funeral home assist families in funeral and planning services, cremation services, and so much more. They treat families with love and compassion as they navigate through difficult times in their lives. Carly and her crew at the flower shop can also help with all of your flower, gift, and registry needs as well. You can find us near the corner of 16th and Avenue D in Abernathy, and we are wishing the Lady Lopes and Antelopes lots of success this season.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are proud to be known as the ag retailer of the future and are committed to helping growers meet their full potential. We consistently provide the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology. With 6 locations nearby, Nutrien Ag Solutions is ready to serve you with all of your agricultural needs. David Carver and his team are thankful for the customers who continue to trust Nutrien with their business. We are wishing the Antelopes and Lady Lopes an incredible and blessed year. Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy has been helping people with their property and farm insurance needs for many years. When it comes to insurance, you want to rest easy knowing you have a good rate with good coverage, and at Clark Riley Insurance, we can offer that peace of mind. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and offer a variety of insurance options to meet your needs. Give us a call today or visit us on the West Service Road in Abernathy. We are longtime supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
For over 100 years, Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property. We are passionate about agriculture and ensuring that producers are successful. Your land is more than just your livelihood, it's your legacy, and we want to see it grow for generations to come. Let us help you own a piece of Texas. Come visit our Plainview office today or give us a call at 806-296-5579. At Plains Land Bank, we are a proud supporter of our West Texas High School student athletes. If you are needing your heating or air conditioning unit serviced, look no further than JC Refrigeration in Lubbock. We have been serving West Texas with all of their HVAC needs for many years and look forward to serving you. When you use JC Refrigeration, you know you'll be getting honest and reliable service from professionals that you can trust. Give us a call today at 744-9855. JC Refrigeration proudly supports the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
At StormGuard, we provide experts you can count on. Sit back, relax, and let StormGuard take care of your home. If you're experiencing roof issues, let our qualified team of professionals repair or restore your roof. We work directly with your insurance company to make the process easy for you, and inspections are always free. At StormGuard, we are wishing the Lady Lopes and Lopes the best of luck this season.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Spradlin Spray Services. Danik Spradlin is a local leader in aerial and spray services and has been meeting the needs of local farmers for a long time. A staple in the Abernathy community, Spradlin Spray Services is ready to meet your aerial spraying needs today. We are a proud supporter of Abernathy's young people and are wishing the Lopes and the Lady Lopes the very best of luck on and off the field this season. MC Master Roofing and Construction is this season's title sponsor. They specialize in roofing, construction, siding, gutters, and so much more. Servicing the West Texas region to Possum Kingdom Lake, MC Master focuses on local expertise and community commitment. With MC Master Roofing and Construction, you know you'll have quality materials, an experienced team, and a focus on the customer. At MC Master Roofing and Construction, we are a family and locally owned business, and we take pride in being the peace of mind for your family. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. Go Lopes.
In today's ever-changing real estate market, you want a professional you can trust helping you navigate buying or selling real estate. Ty Horsford is that person and is eager to walk alongside you in your real estate journey. So whether you are looking to buy, sell, or invest, give Ty a call today at 806-773-4658. He's ready to go to work for you. He's also a proud member of the Abernathy community and a big supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
DB Media specializes in all things audio, video, and lighting. From designs and installs tailored to your commercial application, to concerts and corporate events, and even studio recording and mixing for bands and artists, DB Media has you covered. DB Media is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes this season.
And once again, a good evening, Abernathy, Texas, and welcome back to the Antelope Gym in Abernathy, Texas. Ty Horsford alongside Chance Rocha and Travis Wickenden tonight as we gear up for game number 2 of our double dip this evening, as the Abernathy Antelopes are set to take on the Tahoka Bulldogs as a chance the Abernathy Antelopes trying to get their third district win of the season in as many tries, and they're looking for win number 11 overall.
Yeah, to get to win number 11. And then also, this is one of those teams, that Tahoka team, it's going to be most likely, we haven't seen Floydada and we haven't seen New Home. We just kind of know off their record and know what their rankings are. They're ranked 5 and 6. Floydada topped New Home earlier in district play already by just 1 or 2 points, I believe. And so technically they're leading the district right now. So it's between you, New Deal, and Tahoka probably for those 3 or 4 spots in the playoff seedings, I guess you would say. But right now I think this Tahoka team is going to be a little bit tougher than New Deal. And so we'll see what they bring here tonight as the Dogs come into a hostile Antelope Gym, and hopefully we can continue district play undefeated, Ty.
Well, this is a Tahoka team, Chance, that played a really good Floydada team to a 69-56 ball game earlier in district play. And so depending on what Tahoka team you get, it can be a really good basketball team. And so the Antelopes are going to have to play well tonight as they get ready to go through the starting lineup introductions here this evening. Abernathy on the boys' side, Chance, they've already surpassed their win total from a year ago. They won 9 games last season. They're up to 10 after the win at Post last time out. And tonight the Antelopes looking to notch another one in the win column. We'll see. We've been waiting for the return of Colt Micheletti, and he went through warm-ups prior to the ball game, and so we'll see if he gets any game action tonight. It was good a couple of weeks ago to get Minfield back, and Micheletti's kind of the piece that you're waiting to be back full strength. Obviously, his brother, Case Micheletti, is out for the season with a knee injury, but the Antelopes, we'll see how close tonight they are to being full strength.
Yeah, we'll see how close they are. And Henny did go through the warm-ups, both lines of them, but I'm not sure he's gonna suit up and fully play. But I'm curious to see when they'll be back at full strength. But you kind of play with the guys that you have, and we're gonna have some decent games from Duval as well as Dre Minfield, and then obviously your senior on the team, Noah Rigler, as well.
As the Antelopes and the Bulldogs set to do battle here this evening from the Antelope Gym in Abernathy, Texas. 8 minutes on the clock, and we're just about ready for basketball as the starters do make their way out onto the court. You've got Noah Rigler along with Maverick Shadden, Darian Duval, Dre Minfield, and Jagger Wiley, the 5 here for the Antelopes.
So you got a couple seniors and and 3 sophomores out there on the court as their starting lineup, Ty.
And we will jump it up here in just a second. Big number 44 for Tahoka, Sasha Lloyd.
He's got some size out there, Ty.
Going to jump it in the center circle for the Dogs. The ball is up, and we are underway. The Antelopes control the opening tip. Out top, it is Duval off the dribble, gives to Minfield. Minfield works on the right-hand side, now gives back to Darian Duval. Just underway, Abernathy's first possession, working at the goal to our left, as Wiley has it on the wing, back to Duval. Off the dribble, Duval, baseline, runner is good, as off the dribble, Darian Duval gets the bucket.
Yeah, it's a sweet-looking move right there, Ty. He's got that kind of to the left side spin move that he's able to get with that ball. And unfortunately, he tried to get a pass to open Jagger Wiley early to get the three-pointer down, but he wasn't able to get a good pass off to him. But Duval's able to get the ball back and finish at the basket.
Right wing floater, no good by number 4, and we do not have a number 4. Maybe it was by number 14, which is Josiah Perez.
And it's tough to see right now. Duval's limping off, and it looked like he may have got rolled up on or stepped on, but Isaac Reyes is going to come in the game to spell Duvall, and hopefully that's just kind of a little sprain right there, and you're not going to be out of the game too long. As your leading scorer on the team, that's going to be a tough guy to be out this early in the ballgame time.
Yeah, Duvall's a guy that you need in the lineup for sure. Off the dribble, taking it in is Rigler in the corner to Wiley. Jagger Wiley in and out on the 3-ball, and the rebound to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's a tough in-and-out shot right there. It was a good job by Rigler getting it deep in the lane right there and able to find an open Wiley on the outside, but he wasn't able to get it down.
Nice take to the glass by Sasha Loy, and he gets the bucket from the right-hand side to tie the game.
Yeah, look for them to probably try to feed Lloyd down low with his size and try to get that ball in low, so the Antelopes are going to have an answer for that one, Ty.
Off the dribble, spinning in the lane, Minfield leaves it out for Jagger in the corner. An open 3 is up off the mark, no good by Isaac Reyes, but it's going to stay on Abernathy's end of the floor as there's a Tahoka foul.
Yeah, it's a good job by Shadden being able to get in position to draw the foul, getting up for that rebound.
Off the inbounds, now out top of the circle. Good find down low. Shadden can't get it over the front of the rim, though, and Tahoka's got the rebound. A chance to take their first lead of the night. Leaving it left-hand side off the dribble. Perez, floater is good, and it's 4-2 Tahoka.
That's some decent penetration right there by the Dogs coming off that pick and roll, and Antelopes are going to have to stop that driving in the lane.
As Jagger Wiley, a good take, and dished it in the corner to Reyes, who can't handle the pass. He would have been wide open for a medium-range jumper, but he lost it out of bounds.
That was a good job right there by Wiley, and I think there was a little miscommunication. Reyes was trying to break to the basket, and Wiley was trying to get him the ball back, and so unforced error right there from the Lopes.
Bringing it up, here is Brogan Stone, number 0, gives on the wing to Kessler. And traveling with the basketball is Samuel Kessler. And he turns it over.
No, I think they actually called a foul, a pushing foul on number 44.
And that's big because that is the big number 44, Sasha Loy.
I thought it was a travel as well, but they called a foul on 44. So
off the dribble, Rigler gets it down to Reyes, who tried to throw it back to Rigler, and Chance Abernathy out of sorts. It's another turnover.
Yeah, that's kind of one of those one too many passes right there. He got the ball into Reyes, and he kind of dribbled in, and instead of taking the shot, he tried to force it back out, and Rigler wasn't ready for it, and you have a backcourt violation for the Lopes.
Over on the left-hand wing, Caleb Watt with the basketball. He drives in and draws the foul. It's not on the shot, it's on the drive. And it'll be out of bounds to the Bulldogs.
That's going to be your first foul on Maverick Shadden. And
I guess it is on the shot.
Yeah, I thought they called it on the ground, on the floor too, but it looks like they're going to say he was shooting.
So at the line is Caleb Watt. As Watt's free shot is no good. He's got another one coming. Eyes the basket. Free shot up off the back of the rim, off the front of the rim, and through. It's a 3-point Tahoka lead. Back the other way. Here comes Noah Rigler off the dribble. He walked in the lane if they call it, and they will. It's an Abernathy turnover, and right now, Abernathy, chance on the offensive side, looks out of sorts.
Yeah, and good side right there. You got Darian Duvall. He's going over to the scores table. He's going to check back into this ball game as the Lopes trail by 3, so that's going to give you a little boost back with Duvall coming back in the ball game.
As they get it down low to Loy. Loy backing his way in. He's double-teamed by Wiley, and Reyes still gets a shot up. No good. And then I think actually they're going to say it was punched out of bounds by a blue jersey. I thought that one might have gone off Shadden.
I thought it did as well, but good call right there.
Ball. 4:51 left here in the first quarter. It's 5-2 Tahoka.
You got Reyes going out of the ball game and Duvall coming back in, and Reyes is upset because he came into the game trying to spell a Duvall, and he had 2 costly turnovers that led to 3 points for the Dogs to be able to lead the Lopes right now.
Trying to circle around towards the basket. Good take by Duvall, or Midfield rather, and then a good dish will send Jagger Wiley to the free throw line.
Yeah, that was a good job right there by Minfield to drive down and find that extra pass. And I think if Wiley would have gone up instead of putting the ball on the court, he probably would have got the 2 points, but he's able to draw the foul and hopefully make these free throws.
First free shot good by Jagger Wiley. The Antelope quarterback got another one coming.
I'll tell you what, he's got a silky smooth free throw shot, that's for sure.
4:35 left to play here in the first quarter. As the second free shot in and out, no good, and the Bulldogs have the rebound.
And I jinxed him there. Ty said it was silky smooth, but he had one go in and out.
Over on the right wing, it is Stone. Stone circles around mid-range jumper, and getting caught with his hand in the cookie jar is Minfield. That's a foul, and Stone's going to shoot two. And, Chance, that's kind of a cheap foul. That's a shot you can live with him taking, and he missed it, but he earns 2 free throws.
Yeah, I think it was one of those things when they went up in the air, Minfield was trying to meet him where he was at. And he was going for the ball and ended up getting kind of on the wrist area. And so I think if he would have been able to get him clean, he probably would have blocked that shot. But unfortunately, he knocks him on the arm, and they end up with 2 free throws here, and he knocks down that first one.
First free shot is good by Brogan Stone. He's got another one coming. Second one is good as well. Biggest lead for Tahoka now at 7-3. Duval's got it top of the circle, now dribbles deep on the left-hand wing. Crosses over in the lane, drives the lane, floater is good, and Abernathy cuts it to 2.
That's a move right there, Ty. That's one of those ones where he brings that kind of dynamic offense to the Lopes, and we're going to have that here tonight. Good hands by Minfield.
Stone, and Minfield pokes it away. It's going to stay Tahoka ball, but you mentioned it. Good hands there by Minfield on defense.
And you know what Duval did right there on offense, it's not anything fancy. It's just that jump stop, and it's a move that a lot of guys don't use because they're afraid they're not going to do it right, but he just has kind of mastered that craft.
On the inbounds, they get it to Loy. Loy throws it away right to Shadden, who gives in transition to Rigler. And Rigler lays it in from the left-hand side to tie the game at 7. That's more like it.
Kind of finding our groove right here. Some antelope magic that we're falling into here, Ty.
Brogan Stone deep on the right-hand side gives to Loy. Now in the corner, Gonzalez off the dribble drive. Lloyd touched that one last. Out of bounds. Good defense by Abernathy. And another Bulldog turnover.
That's a good job by the Antelopes. Like I said, Duval gave us that spark back on offense, and that's leading to some tough defense for the Lopes, too.
Deep outside near midcourt, the senior Rigler, and riding him all the way across the floor is Boston Gonzalez. And that's a foul on Gonzalez.
Yeah, they're playing some tough defense right there, but that's a good job by Rigler, understanding that he kind of had him beat and taking a stop and allowing him to kind of come up on him and draw that foul.
Off the inbounds, they get it to Rigler. Off the dribble, Rigler drives in the lane, leaves it out for Duval, right-hand side. Now a Wiley. Jagger drives in. Wide open in the corner. Rigler for 3. Got it. And Abernathy the lead back. They have scored 6 in a row, and it's 10-7.
Yeah, that's a good find right there by Wiley, and a good job by Rigler to knock that one down, and that puts him at 5 points on the ball game.
Stone brings it up. Good defense out top by Minfield.
And you kind of flip the script there, Ty. You go from being down 3 to being up 3.
Loy walked with it on the right-hand side. Maybe got away with it. Now in the circle to Stone. Stone forces his way up. Missed everything. Wiley the rebound. Jagger pushes it ahead. Duval in traffic down the lane. Up and under. What a move by Darian Duval. Better get a timeout, Tahoka, as the run continues for Abernathy.
And you have
all choked up over there, Chance.
I did. I wanted to say something. It was funny. As soon as he went up with it, I'm thinking, oh, man, how do you make that move off the glass? And you kind of got a rowdy crowd of youngsters over here, and they all kind of sit up and looked at each other like, how did he make that shot? And it was one of those ones where he just had enough English on that basketball tie to get it up and under and be able to spin it in the goal. And that's one of those things, that basketball knowledge, that basketball sense, that just is kind of being one with the basketball and understanding how to use it and use those skills to his advantage right there. Good job by Duval.
30-second timeout. It's an 8-0 Abernathy run, and they have taken a 12-7 lead here on the Tahoka Bulldogs with 2:34 to play in the first quarter.
Man, it's nice to see good basketball, Tide. It's one of those things to where in any sport, especially basketball, when you're so ball-centric on things like that, it has to be like an extension of yourself, and the way Duval's playing tonight, he's definitely in a groove.
Off the inbounds, Tahoka gets it in. Ooh, almost walked with it again in the backcourt is Stone. Trying to break that Abernathy pressure. They do into the half court as throwing it inside to McCluskey back out on the wing, and that's a big answer out of the timeout by Boston Gonzalez. He knocks in the triple. Abernathy quickly gets back the other way. Minfield misses. The tip back by Minfield, no. And a foul will send Dre to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's 5 fouls right there for Tahoka, so that's going to put him at the free throw line. He's going to get those 2 free shots. And luckily right there, he was able to get into the basket, wasn't able to make it go, but he's able to battle for the rebound. And is that not? Oh, I guess not. That's that. What are we doing here? Yep, that's why.
As now they're going to see it. That was 5 fouls.
Yeah. There's no inbound. He's supposed to be shooting free throws, so.
Should be the bonus. 5 fouls here in the quarter on Tahoka.
Yeah, Coach Thompson went over to the scores table and said, hey, guys, what are we doing here? That's 5.
And with 2:10 left here in the first quarter, Abernathy shooting free throws the rest of the way in the quarter. At the line is Minfield, and he can't get the shooter's touch on the first.
That's a tough break right there, especially when you get those free shots and it's not a one-on-one situation. You're getting to shoot those free throws, as we call them, free. You got to make those shots.
Second one's up and good. Oh, it came in and out, no good. But, hey, how about Jagger Wiley,
He's
the offensive rebound and put back. 14-10, Abernathy.
He came back, and he was pumped to get that rebound on that putback. That's a good job right there by Wiley, showing some emotion, leading his team.
Tahoka trying to force it back the other way, throws it out of bounds, trying to kick it in the corner for Beck McCluskey, but it's out of bounds, and the Antelopes up 4 have it back.
You saw some of that emotion right there by Wiley after he got that rebound and put back, and he knows being a leader on the football team this past year and just being a coach's son, how much of that passion could translate to the ball game.
Mid-range jumper is good at the other end there by Darian Duval. Abernathy's biggest lead of the night now at 16-10. Into the half court, here comes Tahoka. Sweltering defense, a steal by Duval right at midcourt. In traffic down the lane, he lays it in.
And just like that, he has 10 points right there, Ty. Talk about good, quick hands by Duval to get that steal and that finish at the basket.
It's 18-10 now in favor of the Antelope. Brogan Stone tries to force it out of control of the basket, taken away by Rigler. The other way in the corner, Minfield 3 off the mark, over the top, and they're going to get number 14, Jagger Wiley, with an over-the-back foul.
That's a tough one right there, but that's just a hustle foul. He's trying to get that rebound, Ty.
1:07 left here in the first. As the inbounds comes to number 14, Josiah Perez. Perez trying to dribble it up, gets it across midcourt, guarded very closely by Darian Duval. Good defense by Duval. Glad he didn't get called for a foul.
Yeah, I thought he was
there.
going to get called for the bump just as they passed half court, but that's a good job right there by the refs letting him play.
That's a good entry pass, but good double team down low, but a right wing 3.
Oh, that should have been a little bit of taunting. He kind of threw the three-pointer right in his face, but there's going to be no call. The ref didn't see that one.
Josiah Perez the other way, or the three the other way, no good by the Antelopes. And now here comes Tahoka, a chance to get closer in the final 30 seconds of this first quarter. That's a walk all over the floor. Caleb Watt dribbled, picked it up, shuffled around, and it's called for a walk.
You know, basketball is one of those sports, Ty, where you can see a lot of taunting or back and forth between players, and that's something that, as a coach, I personally don't like. You know, I always tell my kids, act like you've been there before, but that's one of those sports where in today's generation, those kids are, you know, they make a three-pointer, they're going to throw the three-point up in the defender's face. So
a big answer at the other end, a right wing 3 by Maverick Shadden.
And that was a good job by Shadden making a 3 and just kind of skitting back and playing defense.
Trying to answer the runner from the top of the key by Brogan Stone is no good at the horn. And that is the end of the first quarter. 21-13. The Antelopes lead by 8 after 8. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy basketball.
MC Master Roofing and Construction is this season's title sponsor. They specialize in roofing, construction, siding, gutters, and so much more. Servicing the West Texas region to Possum Kingdom Lake, MC Master focuses on local expertise and community commitment. With MC Master Roofing and Construction, you know you'll have quality materials, an experienced team, and a focus on the customer. At MC Master Roofing and Construction, we are a family and locally owned business, and we take pride in being the peace of mind for your family. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. Go Lopes.
And welcome back here, Antelope fans. Second quarter we go from the Antelope Gym in Abernathy, Texas. Ty Horsford alongside Chance Rocha and Travis Wickenden. 21-13. Abernathy on top after 8 minutes.
On top after 8 minutes, you're led by Duval with 10 points, and then you got Rigler with 5, and Shadden and Wiley both have 3.
as Abernathy looking to start 3-0 tonight in district play.
It was a pretty tough Tahoka team, unlike the post team that we play in our past games, so they're going to have to continue to play tough defense.
Josiah Perez kicks to Loy. And Chance, and I know they're running an motion offense. I don't know why Loy's not down low. And that's an offensive foul, moving screen, just as I say that, on Loy, and he's frustrated.
Yeah, he's frustrated, and that's the second one in the same situation, and they're going to have to get him out of the ball game, and that's tough for Tahoka because he gives them their really only size down low, and so they're going to have to go small, so expect them to probably stay on the outside and get a lot of try to mid-range shots or maybe even three-point shots. And, number 14 has knocked down a couple of those already here tonight.
Cross midcourt, Rigler hands the ball off at midcourt to Duvall. Duvall gives to Dre. Dre left-hand side to Rigler. Rigler off the dribble in the lane, spins around, shoots it up, and scores. Good job by the senior, Noah Rigler.
Good job right there. He tried to drive it in and try to look for a guy to dish it out to, and no one was there, so he just took it himself and finished it.
Back the other way. Here's Stone. Stone, he tries to force it. He's turned it over several times doing that. Now out on the wing through traffic, out top of the key. That's a walk, as he wanted to throw an elbow, but nobody was there to throw an elbow to. And Josiah Perez, an unforced turnover for Tahoka.
Not only did he walk, but he kind of tucked the ball in, and as soon as Duvall saw him do that, he tried to tie the ball up. And I think if they wouldn't have called a walk, they were going to call a tie ball regardless, but it was definitely a walk on Perez.
And the Tahoka coach is upset, but I'm not sure what he's mad about there. Driving in the lane is Rigler, out on the wing to Minfield.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he wanted a foul there on Duvall on that play, but it was definitely a walk before there was a foul.
Driving in, almost walking with it is Duvall, but he's able to bounce it to Shadden, and Shadden the bucket.
That was just a heads-up play and kind of knowing where your guys are, and a good job getting the assist right there by Duvall.
Out top of the key is Watt. Now gives way to Stone. Off the dribble, he walked too, trying to get it down the lane. He walked, shot up, no good by Watt, and the putback on the backside by McCluskey is good.
He definitely walked. I don't know if they were saying he didn't have the ball, but I thought he had possession of it to be able to get him the call.
At the other end, almost maybe getting away with the walk, but he doesn't get away with it. Dre Minfield taking steps on the drive to the lane.
Walks and travels, those are things. I mean, you see it in the NBA and in college now. Guys are getting extra steps. They're kind of being more being able to move their feet more. And I'm not a big fan of that, but that's just kind of how the game has evolved, Ty.
6:12 left to play here in the first half. Abernathy leads it by 10. Out on the wing, it's Perez. Josiah Perez throws it across, almost stolen.
They're going to call it
by Shadden. They're going to say Shadden tipped it. And I think he probably did.
Barely.
It'll stay Tahoka basketball.
He barely tipped it if he did at all, but it's one of those things. That's what the ref called, so that's how you're going to play it. And so with 6 minutes left in the second quarter, you're up by 10 here, Ty.
Kessler will throw it in. Gives way to Perez. Keep a hand in his face. He can shoot. Back over to Kessler around a nice pick. Floater in the lane, no good. And high for the rebound is Shadden. Here comes Maverick pushing the ball the other way. Now back out top. Passes up the three. Driving the lane. So he makes some acrobatic shots. Duvall with another one right there.
It's just that body control, and like I said, kind of being able to be one with that basketball, and he's able to put some moves on it and get those tough shots, making them look easy.
Duvall with a dozen. The lead is a dozen, but driving in, Brogan Stone cuts into that at the other end. He gets an easy bucket.
That was a good move right there by Stone to be able to finish on this end.
Minfield in the corner. Shadden for three, no good. What a job by... As going up for the rebound is Wiley, and they're going to call a kick ball on Tahoka. That actually probably bails Tahoka out.
What's going on right now?
Coach Thompson not happy. Wiley was going to have a pretty wide open putback there, and I think that's why he's upset. And Abernathy will throw it in underneath the basket. Out on the wing, they leave him wide open. As knocking it down is Minfield. He hesitated, was still wide open, and he took the shot.
I think he hesitated. He had those 2 early free throws earlier, and he wasn't feeling in his groove then. And, like I said, shoot, he kind of got out of sync, but I think he found it back right there, and he knocked down that three-pointer.
Kessler drives in and draws the foul for Tahoka at the other end. Fouls on Rigler, his first. Off the inbounds, Kessler. Ooh, he was out of bounds. He was on the baseline. They don't call it. But ball don't lie. Thrown away. And Minfield to steal. Going back the other way, left wing, they left him open again. He passes it up to Duval. Top of the key to Rigler. Rigler will try a three from the corner. No good. Excellent hustle and bumped out of bounds as Maverick Shadden. And if they don't call a foul, that's probably going to be
I think they're going to say it's going to stay our ball. I don't know if they called a foul. I think they said Maverick, which he did. He jumped in the air, and while he was in the air, he threw the ball down.
The head of the Tahoka player.
That's a heads-up play right there by Maverick saying, I'm going to get the ball, stay in the air, and bounce it off the back of his head, No
pun intended. Heads-up play. On the inbounds, it goes out near midcourt to Noah Rigler. Abernathy still with the possession.
Yeah, there wasn't any ill will right there by Shadden. He was just trying to save the ball and keep it for Abernathy, too.
Off the dribble, Minfield. Good find. Shadden in the corner. Good ball movement. Open for three. And Chance Abernathy shooting the ball well. That one's Jagger Wiley, and the lead is 16.
Talk about ball movement. That one extra pass is able to get Wiley that wide-open three-point shot, and that gives him 6 points for the ball game, Ty.
Back the other way. Deep on the right wing is Brogan Stone. Strone trying to force it, double team. Almost swiped going the other way by Jagger. And now it is swiped away underneath on the entry pass by Rigler. Rigler pushes for Abernathy. Right wing, Duval off the mark for three. And the rebound
would have gone up big time if he would have made that time.
The rebound pulled down by Tahoka and an Abernathy foul. And I think we've got a timeout on the floor with Abernathy leading the Bulldogs 33-17. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Abernathy Basketball.
DB Media specializes in all things audio, video, and lighting. From designs and installs tailored to your commercial application, to concerts and corporate events, and even studio recording and mixing for bands and artists, DB Media has you covered. DB Media is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes this season.
As reminded by Mr. Wickenden that our cheerleaders better not taunt the other team, Chance.
Yeah, they better not get in trouble for that. You can't have any taunting by your cheerleaders.
I say that sarcastically. Evidently, you can't chant "miss it" if you know from Post Texas.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things, a situation that happened. I think it was a little bit of frustration from the fact that they were losing big, and we didn't see it. It could have happened. You never know, Ty, but cheerleaders are going to cheer. That's what they're going to do. But hopefully it wasn't any ill will in our cheerleaders. But, what do you do?
What do you do? Back the other way, and here comes Tahoka down 16 with the basketball. Final 3:35 of the first half. In the corner now, right wing Brogan. Brogan drives in out of control, and they bailed him out there, Chance. One thing I do not like is when an official bails out a player who crashes the lane completely out of control, like Brogan Stone did right there.
Yeah, he's out of control and just kind of throwing up a shot, just kind of heaving it up there, and he bumps one of our guys, and they call a foul on the Abernathy Antelope. So
Stone's free shot is short.
I think they got Wiley for his second foul.
Overall, a couple of pretty well officiated games, though, thus far. Got a good crew here tonight in Abernathy. A veteran crew, as the second free shot is up and good. Stone got one of two.
Yeah, they had a good balance of letting them play and also calling some fouls. And so I think they did a good job earlier, and they've done a good job so far here tonight in the boys' game as well.
Maverick Shadden, left-hand side, almost taking a shot and driving in. There was four people on him, Chance, and able to get the mid-range jumper to fall is Darian Duval.
And he's so good with those ball fakes, whether it's passing or shooting. He's able to get that one extra step, and as soon as you let him get by you, it's pretty good for him to get up in the air and get an open shot.
Abernathy leads by 17 at 35-18 all of a sudden. The steal by Shadden in traffic, no good. Ryan Hillis muscles up the putback, no good, and Tahoka's got the board.
Yeah, he's trying to put it back in. He wasn't able to get it. He almost came down with the second rebound there, Ty, but it's a good job by Hillis fighting underneath.
2:37 left. As bringing it up is Boston Gonzalez. Left-hand wing off the dribble drive. That's a good find and good ball movement. Wide open is McCleskey under the basket.
Yeah, it's some good ball movement, a good find right there by Tahoka. And they're down by 15 still, but they're still battling, Ty.
35-20. as driving in through traffic, the floater is off the mark, no good. And the rebound taken away by Tahoka. You want to be careful here, and you want to keep this at a comfortable margin headed towards halftime. Driving in baseline, Stone trying to force it up, and a technical foul on who?
I think they're going to call on Ryan Hillis. I think they're going to say he just pushed number 44.
As Ryan Hillis called for a technical foul for Abernathy away from the basketball.
No, they called 44?
No, that's not right. We don't have a 44.
Well, I know. I think they may have called it. Oh, I think they misunderstood it. I think they were saying, did they call it on number 4? I guess they did call it on Drake because he,
As the first free shot is good, the second free shot is
they
good.
called it on Minfield.
And now it'll be Tahoka ball. And I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but those are the mistakes you can have with a lead. You've got to play level-headed. That could get Tahoka back close in a hurry.
Yeah, it definitely can. When you're leading by 15 right there, and if they try to go on a run here with a little 2 minutes left in the first half, that can put you in a tough situation trying to close it out.
And a good find down low. They quickly go into Sasha Loy. It's a 4-point trip for the Bulldogs. And it's 35-24, a lead that was 17 not that long ago.
Yeah, shrinks to 11, Ty. We need to answer back right here.
Duval drives in, tries a scoop shot. That one was pretty well defended. Blocked out by Loy. It'll be Abernathy ball underneath.
Yeah, he's had some acrobatic shots right there, and I think he tried to force one a little bit too far out from under the basket, trying to force it up there, Ty, and I'd like for him to pass that one out. But, it's tough when you're under the basket. He's just trying to make the best of a bad situation.
1:37 to go here in the first half. Inbounds goes to Rigler. Abernathy the ball and an 11-point lead. It was once 17, though. Right wing, it is Maverick. Now left-hand side. Nice give and go is getting the shot in underneath Shadden. No good. His putback is blocked. Reyes is fouled through traffic on the way back up. And Reyes will go to the line.
That's a good job by Reyes being there. Maverick puts it up and able to make it fall with the left hand. He gets his own rebound, and then he gets blocked. Reyes comes up with that, and he tries to go up strong, and he ends up at the free throw line.
Abernathy does a pretty good job of moving without the basketball, as the first free shot by Reyes is good. You saw it there, a good, crisp, solid pass on the perimeter by Shadden, and as soon as he got rid of it, he cut to the basket. He had a good look, just didn't finish. Second free shot also good by Reyes, and it's 37-24.
Kind of answer back there, Ty, to kind of spell that 4-point trip that they had on the other side.
Back the other way, trying to
good hands
work
by
it
Hillis.
Inside to Loy. Loy is double-teamed. Somehow gets it to a cutting McCluskey.
That's a late whistle.
That's a very late whistle, and they're going to bail out number 10, Beck McCluskey.
I think they called that on, they're going to give him Maverick Shadden his second foul. It was a very, very late whistle, and we almost got the steal. Ryan Hillis kind of got his hand in there and almost knocked it away from number 44, Loy, but they're able to kind of get one up, and then we get a late foul call on Shadden. So tough break on this side of the ball on the last 2 trips, Ty.
McCluskey's first free shot was good. He's got another one coming. It's up and good, and it's 37-26 with 1:05 to go until halftime. Abernathy needs to finish this last 60 seconds strong. Rigler fires it into the half court to Darian Duvall. And Abernathy's going to let some clock run. Now Tahoka's going to extend the defense a little bit.
I think they were trying to hope to take the last shot of the half, but it looks like Tahoka may kind of put some pressure on them to try to force up a shot.
Off the dribble, Rigler. He's now out on the wing, nearing 30 seconds to go until halftime.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think you kind of got to continue to attack, and so you run into a situation where you're trying to play keep away and you end up with the turnover.
Rigler dribbles it off his foot, picked up by Tahoka, trying to work it inside. Ball loose on the floor.
He almost went out of bounds.
Loy gives it in the corner. Good ball movement around the perimeter. A 3 is up, and a 3 is good with 12 seconds left. That's Brogan Stone, and it's an 8-point game just like that. 5 seconds. They got to hurry. Duvall across midcourt. He's got to get a shot up. They don't see the clock, and they do not get a shot away. Not a good finish to the first half at all by the Abernathy Antelopes. 2 empty possessions, a 3 ball by Tahoka, and chance a lead that was 17 at one time in that second quarter is down to 8, 37-29.
Yeah, you just had a tough break right there. And I understand what you're trying to do, trying to play keep away right there to finish out the second quarter to try to take that last shot. But you had 45 seconds left on the clock, and you put Wriggler in a tough situation where he's not able to get the pass off. The ball's knocked away. You get Tahoka on the run, and they kind of get the ball underneath. You almost get it away from them. Then they find the open man and knock down the three, and they make it an 8-point ball game right here at halftime, Ty.
So we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll catch our breath here at the half. As don't go anywhere. Tahoka might make it interesting before we're done. 37-29, the Antelopes on top here at halftime.
Thanks for tuning in to this live Antelope or Lady Lope sports broadcast. We currently have a break in the action and will return to the air soon. Thanks for the support from our generous sponsors: MC Master Roofing and Construction, South Plains Auto Ranch, the First State Bank, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Abernathy's First Baptist Church, Storm Guard, Clark Riley Insurance, Able Funeral Home and Flower Shop, Plains Land Bank, JC Refrigeration, Spradlin Spray Services, Vista Bank, Lambert Insurance, The Junk and Farmers Market, Ty Horsford Realtor, and DB Media. Again, we have a break in the action and will return to the air shortly. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our mission is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we want you to know that you're always welcome at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. We meet for Sunday school on Sunday mornings at 9:30, followed by our worship service at 10:45. We offer kids and youth activities every Wednesday night beginning at 6 p.m. Come as you are and join us this Sunday. We'd love to see you. We are praying the Antelopes and Lady Lopes have a successful and safe school year.
First State Bank of Abernathy has been leading the Abernathy area banking industry since 1909 and is a staple in the community. We offer a full scale of banking services at First State Bank and are proud to be locally owned and operated. At First State Bank, we value the relationship with our customers and want to see them be successful in everything they do. If you have any questions, you can drop by and see us at 402 9th Street or give us a ring at 298-2556. Everyone at First State Bank is cheering on the Antelopes and Lady Lopes this season.
Are you looking for a new ride? Look no further than the South Plains Auto Ranch in Abernathy. We offer in-house financing and offer a wide selection of used cars. If we don't have what you need, we will help you find it. When buying a vehicle, you want local people you can trust, and that's exactly what you'll find at the South Plains Auto Ranch in Abernathy. Located on the south end of town between the West Service Road and Avenue D, we are your used car one-stop shop. Give us a call today at 298-2200, and as always, we are a proud supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. People of Abernathy and the surrounding area have trusted Able Funeral Home and Flower Shop to meet all of their needs since 1991. Todd, Jackson, Sherry, and the team at the funeral home assist families in funeral and planning services, cremation services, and so much more. They treat families with love and compassion as they navigate through difficult times in their lives. Carly and her crew at the flower shop can also help with all of your flower, gift, and registry needs as well. You can find us near the corner of 16th and Avenue D in Abernathy, and we are wishing the Lady Lopes and Antelopes lots of success this season.
At Nutrient Ag Solutions, we are proud to be known as the ag retailer of the future and are committed to helping growers meet their full potential. We consistently provide the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology. With 6 locations nearby, Nutrient Ag Solutions is ready to serve you with all of your agricultural needs. David Carver and his team are thankful for the customers who continue to trust Nutrient with their business. We are wishing the Antelopes and Lady Lopes an incredible and blessed year. Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy has been helping people with their property and farm insurance needs for many years. When it comes to insurance, you want to rest easy knowing you have a good rate with good coverage, and at Clark Riley Insurance, we can offer that peace of mind. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and offer a variety of insurance options to meet your needs. Give us a call today or visit us on the West Service Road in Abernathy. We are longtime supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
For over 100 years, Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property. We are passionate about agriculture and ensuring that producers are successful. Your land is more than just your livelihood, it's your legacy, and we want to see it grow for generations to come. Let us help you own a piece of Texas. Come visit our Plainview office today or give us a call at 806-296-5579. At Plains Land Bank, we are a proud supporter of our West Texas High School student athletes. If you are needing your heating or air conditioning unit serviced, look no further than JC Refrigeration in Lubbock. We have been serving West Texas with all of their HVAC needs for many years and look forward to serving you. When you use JC Refrigeration, you know you'll be getting honest and reliable service from professionals that you can trust. Give us a call today at 744-9855. JC Refrigeration proudly supports the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
At StormGuard, we provide experts you can count on. Sit back, relax, and let StormGuard take care of your home. If you're experiencing roof issues, let our qualified team of professionals repair or restore your roof. We work directly with your insurance company to make the process easy for you, and inspections are always free. At StormGuard, we are wishing the Lady Lopes and Lopes the best of luck this season.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Spradlin Spray Services. Danik Spradlin is a local leader in aerial and spray services and has been meeting the needs of local farmers for a long time. A staple in the Abernathy community, Spradlin Spray Services is ready to meet your aerial spraying needs today. We are a proud supporter of Abernathy's young people and are wishing the Lopes and the Lady Lopes the very best of luck on and off the field this season. MC Master Roofing and Construction is this season's title sponsor. They specialize in roofing, construction, siding, gutters, and so much more. Servicing the West Texas region to Possum Kingdom Lake, MC Master focuses on local expertise and community commitment. With MC Master Roofing and Construction, you know you'll have quality materials, an experienced team, and a focus on the customer. At MC Master Roofing and Construction, we are a family and locally owned business, and we take pride in being the peace of mind for your family. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. Go Lopes.
In today's ever-changing real estate market, you want a professional you can trust helping you navigate buying or selling real estate. Ty Horsford is that person and is eager to walk alongside you in your real estate journey. So whether you are looking to buy, sell, or invest, give Ty a call today at 806-773-4658. He's ready to go to work for you. He's also a proud member of the Abernathy community and a big supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
DB Media specializes in all things audio, video, and lighting. From designs and installs tailored to your commercial application, to concerts and corporate events, and even studio recording and mixing for bands and artists, DB Media has you covered. DB Media is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes this season.
And welcome back here. Ty Horsford, Chance Rocha, and Travis Wickenden back with you at the Abernathy Antelope High School Gym tonight in Abernathy, Texas. And here at halftime, Chance, Abernathy a 37-29 lead over the Bulldogs, but it was a lead that was as big as 17 in that first half, and in the second quarter specifically, and a strong finish to the half by Tahoka.
Yeah, strong finish, and you had an 11-point lead with just about 45, 50 seconds left, and you kind of try to play a little stall ball a little early, in my opinion, but, that they don't pay me the big bucks to coach it. They just, allow me to call the game from up here. So I understand the situation. You want to take the last shot, but you put your offense in a tough situation. They end up turning the ball over, and Tahoka turned it into 3 points, and so that's what led to that 8-point lead right there at the end of the second half for the Lopes. And so we're going to have to come out strong here to get a hot start into the second half time.
Abernathy with the starters on the floor will have the ball first here in the third quarter. As they go to work, working down at the goal to our right, circling around Minfield. That's a good take to the basket by Dre, and he lays it in and pushes the lead back to double figures.
That's a good, confident drive right there by Minfield to start the second half.
Bringing it up into the half court, now working it in the corner, trying to get it down to Loy, and Loy's tied up. That is excellent interior defense, an immediate double team on Sasha Loy. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs on the possession arrow, but good help defense there down low.
Good help defense. Good job by Maverick Shadden getting his hands in there and almost ripping the ball away.
Off the inbounds, they quickly get it on the wing to Stone. Brogan Stone, I can guarantee you 9 times out of 10 he gets the ball, he's going to find a way to put up a shot. And the rebound off the miss goes to Abernathy. This should be a foul, I think. Or are they going to do it another jump ball?
I think they're going to get a foul on 44. Sasha Loy.
They're not either, I don't think. They're not whistling it at the – I guess it's just a jump ball to Abernathy.
I guess that's what they're calling it. They didn't sign anything.
Well,
so
but they didn't – yeah, they did.
They changed the possession. There you go. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Ty. I'm seeing it. 10-point lead for the Lopes.
Back the other way. Here comes Abernathy. Out top, Minfield off the drive, and he lost his footing, and that's just trying to do too much with it, Chance, and that's a turnover on the Lopes.
Yeah, that's a tough job right there. He tried to drive in, and he kind of got his feet tangled up on him. I don't know if one of them got caught. That can happen sometimes with them sticky shoes, but he ends up with the walk and a turnover right there for Minfield.
39-29, a 10-point lead for Abernathy here in the third quarter. It's on the wing for Caleb Watt. Now gives out top to Stone. Stone wanting to drive in, forces it, spins. Good help defense from the backside by Duval. He tied it up. It's going to stay with Tahoka.
Yeah, it's a good job coming off your man and finding that. And we kind of talked about that. Stone, he's not afraid to drive in there, and that's a good read by Duval, being able to try to pick his pocket and end up with the tie ball.
Off the inbounds, trying to get it to Watt. A lucky bounce. It ends up for McCluskey, who can't finish at the rim. Wiley the rebound, and here come the Antelopes. Right wing, Duval takes baseline, steps by a defender, and scores it right out in front of the basket. Good take again by Darian Duval.
Man, he makes some, like I said, those tough shots, he makes them look easy sometimes.
41-29, trying to drive in as Stone leaves it out top. An open three is left short. Battle for the loose ball. It's going to be another jump ball chances. Both of these teams on the floor fighting for loose balls. And it's going to be Abernathy ball on the arrow.
Yeah, that's a good job right there by Duval. He was battling 2 other Bulldogs for it, Sasha Perez, but Duval was able to tie it up and end up with Abernathy getting the ball.
41-29, Lopes have pushed it back out to a 12-point lead. 6:05 to play here in the third quarter. That's a foul.
Yeah, it should have been a reach in right there by
Stone.
Stone.
0-on-0. Wrigler with it, good feed down low. Double teamed, got to get out of the lane. Left wing 3, Minfield front rimmed it. Chasing down the loose ball. There's 2 Antelopes fighting for it, Chance. Yeah. And it's out of bounds for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you had Duval and Shadden over here fighting for that rebound, and they kind of hurt themselves in that situation if one of them has been able to go for it. But tough break right there for the Lopes, not coming up with some points on the offensive side.
Bringing it up, here's Josiah Perez. He gives to Loy, now top of the key to Kessler. Kessler pull-up jumper off the back iron. Rebound tipped around and taken by Duval as Shadden hits the floor. Across midcourt, off the dribble, Darian Duval tries to back his way in, spins in the lane, double team, throws it away. Trying to do too much right there, and it's taken away by the Bulldogs.
Then he's going to end up with a foul on the defensive side. as well, Ty. And that was kind of a frustrating thing. I think, like you said, he drives in and they're kind of containing him, not letting him get too deep in the lane. And he kind of went in there and didn't have a plan to try to get back out of it. And he tried to force a pass out, turn the ball over, and he tries to get the steal on the other side, and he ends up drawing a foul.
5:10 left to play here in the third quarter. Tahoka off the inbound, strong pass, but threw it away right to Rigler. Rigler forces it the other way and lays it in.
So good job by Rigler going coast to coast, and he's got 9 points for the senior.
And it is 43-29, trying to force it all the way back the other way, and a foul on the drive as Samuel Kessler wasn't taking no for an answer.
That's a tough break right there. It looked like Rigler almost got all ball off that dribble, but they're going to say he had his hand in there. They caught him with his hand in the cookie jar, as you would say there, Todd. So it's a foul on the floor, but it stays Tahoka's ball.
The second on Rigler. Off the inbounds, they get it to Kessler. Kessler to Loy, now back on the perimeter.
That's Stone, yep.
Stone trying to back his way in, being hounded from behind, gets rid of it to Perez.
That's what you got to do, the Dogs. You got to hound them.
As trying to drive in, good. Oh, that's a bad call, as that is good hands driving the lane. Thought Abernathy got all ball, but they're going to call a foul on the Antelopes.
Yeah, they're going to get Duval, and that's going to be his second one, I believe. And so luckily you only got 2 fouls, but that's back-to-back right there where you had 2 of your leaders on this team ended up with fouls back-to-back trying to get the ball and cause a turnover.
As looking to throw it in underneath the basket.
Wide open.
Wide open, good look at the rim. Layup is good.
Boston Gonzalez, that's a unique name right there, Ty.
Yeah, isn't it, though? Out top of the key, trying to answer at the other end, missing everything on the 3 is Maverick Shadden. And it will be out of bounds to Tahoka. Don't count this Tahoka team out. They're kind of hanging around within striking distance here.
Yeah, they've stayed within 8 to 12 points for a while here, Ty, so you're going to have to kind of swat them away and put some more points between you and the Dogs.
Out on the wing is Gonzalez trying to get in. Can't. Now they go to Loy. Sasha Loy backs down. Wiley shot up no good. Rebound taken away, though, by McCluskey. Out on the wing, Stone drains at the right wing 3.
Yeah, it's a tough break right there. You come down with the rebound. Shadden did. It's taken away from them, and they end up with second chance points, and they got 3 of them. And so that cuts the lead back to 9, 43-34. Antelope lead.
3:33 left in the corner to Minfield. Passed up a 3.
Man, you got to take that shot right there. Shoot or shoot, Minfield. You got to be confident. Be confident.
Has another chance, and now down low. They're going to call a double foul here on Loy and Shadden, I believe.
Yeah, both of them are getting a foul, and they're telling them, hey, y'all can be physical, but y'all can't be getting choppy. And Sasha Loy looks like he's pretty upset about it.
And that'll be 3 fouls on Sasha Loy. And how many is that on Maverick?
I believe that's the same for him as well, if they call fouls on both of them.
As though they are battling down low.
And the opposing team doesn't like that call. They thought it should have been on Maverick only, and so you run into a situation like that.
As Maverick will throw it in under the basket. And good cut to the basket off the inbounds. Layup good for Darian Duvall. Back the other way. Right wing for the Bulldogs.
Your lead's back to 11.
Left wing, it goes over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez out top, there's the steal. In the passing lane goes Minfield. Minfield all the way to the bucket, has it knocked away from behind. And it should be
I think it's
Tahoka ball under the basket, I believe, out of bounds off Abernathy.
No, I think they gave it to us.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it should be Antelope ball, rather. Out top, it is Minfield. Minfield goes to Wiley.
That's a mismatch right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
If Wiley could have driven to the basket.
Out top to Rigler, 45-34. Lopes by 11. 2:35 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, take it to him.
Wiley, I like that matchup for Wiley personally. Driving in the lane, stutter steps, nice move to the bucket. Layup falls off, though, for Duvall. And the rebound taken away by
Oh,
McCluskey.
he almost threw it away, but that was a good job by Duvall getting to the basket. He's just not able to finish with the acrobatic shot.
Samuel Kessler walks it back the other way.
The lead stays 11 for the Lopes. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
On the wing, it's Stone, drives the lane,
Good
kicks
find.
it over, missing the layup, though, is McCluskey. And here comes Abernathy off the miss, losing his balance. Lucky he didn't get called for a walk. Wiley on the wing for three. It's Jagger Wiley knocking a big one down from the wing, and it's back to a 14-point lead.
That's a good job right there, getting that extra pass from Minfield. And Duvall kind of went in the lane and kind of lost it kind of drastically. I thought they maybe were going to call a walk on him, but he was able to get rid of the ball in just enough time, and he's able to set up that extra pass from Minfield to Wiley to knock down the triple and extend the Antelope lead to 14.
Biggest lead tonight has been 17. It's back up to 14 as the Bulldogs chance they're not going away, but the Antelope able to keep them at arm's length. And for all you Red Raider basketball fans,
I was about to say the same thing.
in Provo, Utah tonight, 4 minutes left in the first half. Tech and BYU knotted up at 25 apiece.
We're a national broadcast, Ty. We got to make sure we cover everything.
We may or may not have it playing on the screen in front of us,
No.
or on
we
the phone in front of us.
We would never do that, Ty.
1:42 left here in the third quarter. Back the other way for Tahoka. Left wing Kessler. Ooh, he tried to get it on the baseline to Josiah Perez. Perez can't handle the pass, and it's out of bounds to Abernathy.
That was kind of an odd pass right there. I think Perez wasn't expecting it, and I wouldn't have either. They were about 3 feet apart. He just kind of panicked and tried to get the ball off, and so unforced error for Tahoka and the Antelope offense back on the court.
As we near the end of the third quarter here, Abernathy maintaining a 14-point lead.
Yeah.
And they're going to call Duvall for carrying the basketball. And Chance, I'm not saying he did or didn't, but that's not a call you see very often anymore in today's game.
Yeah, we kind of talked about that earlier, the way the game has evolved. You kind of get those extra steps, but I think the fact that he was so drastic about it.
Stone trying to go in, can't, passes it out to Perez, drives the lane, dribbles it off his foot, and absolutely mauled is Jagger Wiley in a whistle and a foul on Tahoka.
Yeah, that's a good job right there by Wiley being strong. And the Tahoka fans were a little upset, and I'm not sure what they were upset about, but I didn't see anything. But, you know, I can't watch the whole time. Usually we're watching where the ball's at, but I think they were upset about a no call right before that Wiley foul.
Tell you what, Chance, in defense of these referees, basketball is a hard game to officiate.
It is, especially when you let teams be physical, and they've kind of found that balance here tonight of letting them play, but also making sure it's not getting too aggressive.
What a take to the basket by Duvall. Tack on a foul and count the bucket.
Yeah, it's a good job of finishing strong, and hopefully he can get the three-point play the old-fashioned way, Tom.
Abernathy can match their biggest lead of the night now with a made free throw here by Darian Duvall, who's got 20. Free shot good, and it's 51-34. Final 40 seconds here of the third quarter. Bringing it up is Josiah Perez. Goes out top to Watt, left wing McCluskey. McCluskey hands it off to Watt. That's a driving in. Thought that Wiley might have had position chance, but a blocking foul on Jagger Wiley.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It looked like he had position from here, but it may have been one of those things where he was stepping into it, and it was kind of a bang-bang play, and the call went the Tahoka Bulldogs' way. And so it looks like Wiley's going to come out of the ball game with 3 fouls, and Ryan Hillis is going to come into it.
26 seconds left to play here in this third quarter. Abernathy trying to make it a clean sweep this evening of the Tahoka Bulldogs.
So that's a tough break right there. You bring Hillis in, and he gives you size down low, and he's strong getting rebounds, but he doesn't have as much of an outside shot as Wiley does. And so going into the fourth quarter, that's something you're going to be missing.
Beck McCluskey, his free shot is good. It's 51-35 Antelope. He's got another one coming. Second free shot by McCluskey is good. And it's 15 again at 51-36. Abernathy, the Antelopes will throw it in the backcourt with 26 seconds left here in the third. Bringing it up across midcourt is Duvall. Final 12 seconds of the third. Duval skips it to Rigler. 7 seconds. Rigler gives to Duval. Back to Noah, right wing in the corner. Duval, a fadeaway three, and Chanchun had time to get a better shot away than that, and I don't think Coach Thompson going to be pleased with the fading three that's off the mark. His time runs out.
Yeah, I don't think he was, and right there, there's just 15 seconds left before the fourth quarter, and you're trying to run some stall ball just to get that last set shot off, but I think they waited a little bit too long to get the offensive set, and so tough break right there, but you still go into the fourth quarter with a big lead.
We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Abernathy Basketball.
For over 100 years, Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property. We are passionate about agriculture and ensuring that producers are successful. Your land is more than just your livelihood, it's your legacy, and we want to see it grow for generations to come. Let us help you own a piece of Texas. Come visit our Plainview office today or give us a call at 806-296-5579. At Plains Land Bank, we are a proud supporter of our West Texas High School student athletes.
And welcome back. The final 8 minutes tonight from the Antelope Gym in Abernathy as we head to the fourth quarter with Abernathy leading Tahoka 51-36. A 15-point lead for the Antelopes, and Tahoka will have it working at the goal to our left as we begin play in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, starting the fourth quarter, he led on offense by Duval. He has 21, and then Wiley and Rigler both have 9.
As throwing it in will be Samuel Kessler. He'll get it into Gonzalez. And Gonzalez will dribble it up. Gonzalez gives on the right wing to McCluskey, right back to Gonzalez, who drives, spins, shoots. Boston Gonzalez doesn't get the roll. It's knocked out of bounds, and I think it's going to stay Bulldog basketball.
Yeah, it stays Bulldog basketball right there, and that was a nifty move by Gonzalez. He's not a big kid, but he's able to penetrate the lane, and he almost makes a fancy shot.
Off the inbounds, they get it into Loy. Loy immediately had it stripped away. Ahead, Minfield, Duval, layup good. And it's 53-36, back to a 17-point lead.
That's a good job right there. Good hands by Duval to create it, and then Minfield comes up with the ball, and he's able to look ahead and find Duval for the assist and the score at the other end.
Driving in the lane, floater to answer. Brogan Stone gets the mid-range jumper. Back the other way. Here comes Duval driving the lane. Didn't take a lane to the basket. It's back out to Rigler.
We've been playing with a shorter bench here tonight, Ty. You haven't seen a lot of Reyes outside of earlier, and you haven't seen any of Ronnie Kirk here tonight.
Out top of the key, right wing now, it is Minfield. He almost took an NBA range. Duval does take an NBA range three from the top of the key. It's off the mark, no good. Probably not the shot Coach Thompson wants, up 15, and we're going back the other way.
It's not, especially with the fact that you've seen Tahoka be able to kind of score 6 or 7 points quickly, and they can cut that lead pretty quick, and so you still want quality shots on the goal.
Out top, it is Stone. Stone will sidestep a three, in and out, no good. Up for the rebound, McCluskey couldn't contain it, and Wiley comes away with it ahead to Maverick in the corner. Minfield, Rigler drives, mid-range jumper is blocked. Loy blocked it. Saving it from going out of bounds is Rigler, but right to Loy, and Tahoka has it. Tahoka dribbles through traffic down the lane, in on Wiley, and stuttering the feet and traveling with the basketball and giving it back to Abernathy is Stone.
Yeah, it's a good break right there for Tahoka. After they got the steal, you could hear the Tahoka fans yelling because they had a guy wide open under the basket, and they just weren't looking ahead to get that ball down there. So it's a good break for the Lopes, or not to give up any points right there after the turnover.
5:50 to go out near midcourt. It is Darian Duval. Skips it over to Wiley. Wiley sidesteps, passes up a three for a long two. It's up and good. Chance Wiley's played well tonight for the Abernathy Antelope.
He has. That gives him 11 points on the ball game. He's your second leading scorer, Tyler.
Left wing back the other way.
Oh, he just handed it right to Duval.
Duval stole it, Going the other way, Duval stripped, and I'm not sure how they don't get a reach on Boston Gonzalez right there.
Yeah, I think he kind of batted it, and then it went off Duval's knee, and I thought they were going to get a foul call on him as well, but it went the Bulldogs' way, and so they end up with the basketball here with 5 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter.
5:22 left, 55-38. Abernathy closing in on a 3-0 start in district play. Chance, this has been a physical ball game tonight.
Yeah, heck of a physical ball game. Hasn't been too choppy, but again, Ty, we haven't seen the free shots except for in the first quarter.
Bringing it up, here is Josiah Perez. Perez across midcourt, driving in from the right wing all the way to the basket. No good, but a foul. That's a pretty good take there by Perez.
Pretty good take, and he almost was able to finish it at the basket. Wasn't a lot of contact there, but just enough to get that foul call, and he's going to end up shooting 2 free throws. And that's going to be 3 fouls on Duval.
As Perez at the line, free shot rolls around and rattles in. And it's 55-38 with 5:11 to go.
You got Isaac Reyes coming in for Jagger Wiley as he enters the ball game.
As the free shot is up and good, made them both. It's a 16-point ball game. 5:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Rigler brings it up, fakes the handoff. 5 minutes to go. Inside shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, muscling through traffic and a late whistle.
I thought it was on the shot, and I think that they're going to get him for it, and so.
Maverick Shadden should go to the line here with 4:51 to play. As it should be, I would think a shooting foul here for Maverick, but they may not let him shoot. They're going to let the Antelopes throw it in under the basket. It was a late whistle. I thought it was on the shot.
I thought it was too, but I guess not. And that
off the inbounds, wide open in the corner. A raining three is good by the senior, Noah Rigler.
That was a great shot right there and a great double look. You kind of fake the pass to the first guy in the corner, and then Rigler comes right behind him, and you're able to get an open three-point shot, and Rigler knocks it down.
Broganstone tried to muscle his way in, forced back out. Off the dribble now in the corner, sidestep, that's a walk. Kessler turns it over.
Yeah, he had Shadden go out for a minute with the bloody nose, but it looks like they kind of stuck some Kleenex or a paper towel in there, and he's going to come back in the ballgame here to finish it with 4:30 left. And Lopes lead by 18, Ty.
As Abernathy, Chance, they got that lead up in the first half, and they've just kind of been able to maintain it. They've withstood a couple of Tahoka runs here late in the first half and in the second. Walking it up, Rigler takes it across midcourt. Under 4:30 to play in the corner to Wiley, left wing, and that's going to be a walk, just as Kessler did on the other end. Duval turns it over.
Yeah, they don't like it, but it is. I mean, you're taking that step, and you're not putting the ball in the court, and so you don't get that call a ton of the time, but when it's pretty obvious, it's one of those calls that you have to make as an official.
I don't mind an official making that call.
They may make Maverick leave the game because you're not allowed to have any blood present.
Blood on his finger or jersey or something. May have to get it covered up here. Coach, check that'll be trainer Katie to the rescue.
Tape it up. Put something over it.
Tape it up and get back in there.
Give him a clothespin.
Walking it up now on the left-hand wing. A.J. Gutierrez into the game. He hadn't played much tonight. Throws it through the hands of Loy. Bailed out, though, by Stone. Three is no good. Rebound, Loy. Lost it out of bounds. It'll be Lope basketball with 4:03 to play.
Yeah, Sasha Loy, he came up with the rebound, but he had his foot on the line, so that's going to be a turnover unforced for the Bulldogs. 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
Broganstone walks it up. Right wing. Now left-hand side of Rigler. Rigler out top to Duval. 3:45 left. Right wing, it's Jagger Wiley who gives way to Minfield. 3:38 and counting to go. Abernathy nursing a 58-40 lead.
Yeah, you're kind of playing a five-out offense. You don't have anybody down low.
I don't mind taking long possessions here. on the dribble drive in the corner. Rigler kicked it to Shadden, who missed a three. Back the other way, here comes Tahoka. But at least you take some time off the clock. And when you've let them play as rough as they have, a ticky-tack foul over there on the sideline.
Yeah, and I think what you're seeing from the refs here, when it's under the basket, when they're fighting for things, they're kind of letting it play out, but they're calling those ones where you're kind of running down the court and you're swatting at them. They're calling those ones. So it's kind of frustrating, from a viewer's perspective. You're like, what plays and what doesn't? But unfortunately, that's Shadden's fourth foul.
As Loy misses a shot on the interior off the inbound, got his own rebound, throws it back out top. Three up, no good. Another offensive board by Loy. Shot up, rolls in, and he's fouled. And Sasha Loy has a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, he's a little excited right there and kind of having a little bit of attitude. But, I mean, when you're a big guy like that down low, and that's only a 6 point of the ball game, I can handle that tough.
For his size, I don't mean any knock on him, but not near as dominant inside as I thought he might be. And he airballs a free throw, and he's going to hear it from the Abernathy student section down below.
Yeah, and even his coach is telling him something right there, too. That's a pretty tough deal right there where you come up with a tough shot make and then you airball the free throw.
Maverick kicks it in the corner, forcing it the other way. Wiley a three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Loy. And with 2:48 to play, here comes Tahoka down 16. 58-42.
2:40 left to play.
Spinning in the lane, Loy, no good.
Oh.
Got his own rebound. A ticky-tack foul on the putback, and Loy's got a chance for three.
And that's either Wiley or Shadden fouling out of the game, and I think they're going to get Wiley, and I think that's going to be his fifth foul. So he leaves the game as your second leading scorer, or your third leading scorer with 11 points, 5 fouls, 1 assist, 1 made free throw, and 1 steal, and he did have 5 rebounds for you, Ty.
And Sasha Loy has cut the game to 58-44 with 2:37 left, and he's got 1 free throw coming. Credit Tahoka Chance. They haven't gone away tonight. There's been a couple of times I thought Chance might have that Abernathy might have a chance to run away with it, and Tahoka's kind of made a run.
They've continued to battle back, and so with 2:30 left, they're up by 14 and maybe cut to 13 here.
Loy's 3-shot in and out and back in. 58-45. Abernathy needs to keep this at arm's length down the stretch. 2.5 to go. Noah Rigler takes it across midcourt. Spins by his defender in the lane, in the corner to Shadden. Stutter steps in the lane, down the lane, layup, no good.
I think they're going to get a timeout, a full timeout
by Coach Thompson.
Yep, by Coach Thompson. So.
And the Antelopes will take it as well. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope basketball.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are proud to be known as the ag retailer of the future and are committed to helping growers meet their full potential. We consistently provide the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology. With 6 locations nearby, Nutrien Ag Solutions is ready to serve you with all of your agricultural needs. David Carver and his team are thankful for the customers who continue to trust Nutrien with their business. We are wishing the Antelopes and Lady Lopes an incredible and blessed year.
And welcome back here to Antelope Gym in Abernathy as we head to the final 2:20 of this one here tonight. The Antelopes maintain a 58-45 lead over Tahoka, and Shadden will throw it in under the basket.
Yeah, this is like we talked about earlier. It's a big game going a long way in district ball in the district standing. Sorry, Ty.
Working it inside to Duval, and Duval dribbles it back out as we near 2 minutes left. Off the dribble drive on the wing to Rigler. Rigler double team, now extending the defense, the zone defense out to midcourt is Tahoka as Abernathy letting the clock run away. Driving in, there's a reach-in foul on Tahoka with 1:59 left.
The thing is, Tahoka has plenty of fouls to give before they get into the bonus where we're shooting, and so I think Coach Thompson's going to possibly use that to his advantage here with 2 minutes left in the ball game, Ty. But one of those situations too where you can't be too lackadaisical and force a turnover either when you're trying to play some keep away.
Off the dribble drive, Noah Rigler bounces it On the wing to Minfield. 1:45 to go. Off the dribble, Minfield double team. Pass almost stolen. Good hands there by Josiah Perez. Not out of bounds, though. It'll stay Lope basketball.
Well, basketball with 1:40 left. Up 58-45.
On the wing. 1.5 minutes left to go. Trying to get free is Rigler. Rigler leaves it out top of the key for Duvall. 1:20 left. He's double teamed. Now right wing Rigler. Rigler leaves it for Shadden. Now back out near midcourt. And the Antelopes will work the basketball and work the clock as we near 60 seconds to go. Over on the wing to Rigler.
This is one of the situations, them changing the rule on the fouls, I would rather them put a shot clock in play in high school basketball, in my opinion. That just makes the game a little bit more competitive, especially in situations like this.
Abernathy trying to run the clock in the corner to Reyes. Now back out to Rigler. 45 seconds left and counting. Double team now goes to Minfield as we near 40 seconds to go. Don't go back court. He's awfully close to that line is Dre Minfield. Good court awareness, though. Out top of the key, it's Maverick. Maverick almost fouled by Loy as we go inside of 30 seconds to go. And Tahoka, they're not fouling.
Yeah, they're not fouling, but they're not playing tough enough defense. When you get a guy up here, you're going to have to trap him quick. You're going to have to put two on him to give the opportunity to even get a steal or, at least get in the passing lane. But they kind of were okay with, I guess.
And Abernathy's going to salt away. It looks like a 58-45 victory as
they knock it away with 5 seconds left.
as the slow clap starts.
And some Tahoka fans are upset about it, but I don't know if that's on their side or if they're upset that we played keep away with the last minute 45 left. But
well, I mean, if they're not going to foul, we're up 13. What do you want?
Yep. You should have fouled. You had 3 fouls to give, and you might as well do it. Stops the clock every single time. Then you shoot free throws, and that would have eaten up maybe 30 seconds, but it would have given you an opportunity there. And so
inbounds goes to Rigler, and that is how this one finishes as Abernathy salts away the final 90 seconds on the last possession, and Abernathy wins it 58-45. The Antelopes are 11-7 overall, and they improved to 3-0 in district play.
Improved to 3-0. They're led tonight by Darian Duvall. He had 23 points. 1 assist and 3 steals, and your second leading scorer was your senior Noah Rigler. He had 12 points with 3 steals, and then Jagger Wiley, who fouled out of the ball game, I said earlier, also had 11 points and 5 rebounds. And so great team game right there by the Lopes. Like I said, they kind of played with a shorter bench. You saw less minutes from Hillis, and you didn't see Ronnie Kirk at all. Not sure what's going on there. It may have just been a game plan thing with the size that Tahoka had with Sasha Loy, but also it was one of those things too. You didn't have as big of a lead as you did the last 2 games that we had, and so you never know the situation. But like I said, that's why they pay Coach Thompson to make those decisions and not me in Utah.
Next up, Floydada on Friday night. Those will be a couple of potential competitive ball games going on the road to Floyd County, and hopefully we'll have the broadcast for you about 6:15. On Friday night that's kind of the
that's going to probably be possibly district championship. Right now, it's considered district championship because you had Floydada already beating New Home, and so Abernathy and Floydada are the 2 undefeated boys teams.
At least for the district lead.
Yep, for the boys teams, and then I think really the Lady Lopes are kind of leading the way, undefeated all the way for the district title right now, and so big games for both of them, but. Remember, Floydada was picked over Abernathy for the girls' side, but that was early on in the season as well.
And then on the girls' side, you've got New Home looming on Tuesday at New Home, and so you don't want to look ahead past a capable Floydada team.
For sure for the Lady Lopes, and I think the same thing. So your toughest middle of the season right now is coming up these next 2 games for both the boys and the girls.
Until Friday night from Floydada.